Yo, listen. Tonight we have 5 matches on Dynamite, all for the championship in their various fields. We have Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson, Keith Lee, Swerve, Strickland versus the Acclaimed, Pac and Orange Cassidy, Claudio, Castagnoli and Jericho. And of course, Bryan Danielson versus Jon Moxley. I think I've already said that, haven't I? I think I've already said that. That was stupid. We got Toni Storm versus Britt Baker, Athena, and Serena Deeb, get in. Boom. Guys, we'll be back in a second.
This is Broken Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Give Me a Whole Year Wrestling Podcast.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Give Me a Whole Year Wrestling Podcast. My name is Anne. It's Wednesday. It's AEW Dynamite from the 22nd of September, or 21st, actually. Damn, I got the title wrong, didn't I? It's 22nd for me, though. It is Grand Slam tonight. 5 championships on the line. We're going to find out what's happening with the main title. The title was vacated by CM Punk, wearing my CM Punk t-shirt, just because I feel like it's not going to be appropriate for a long time to wear it. So yeah, man, we have five awesome matches. Let's run them down. I know I did quickly in the chat, but let's do it with some music, because that's what we do here. Let's go into space, because that's where I think this card is going to be. The stratosphere. God, this is yo. Listen. We have the interim AEW Women's World Champion Toni Storm defending against Britt Baker, Athena, and Serena Deeb. We have the AEW Tag Team Champions Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland going up against the Acclaimed. Yo, this is me, daddy. This isn't me. We have the AEW World Trios Champion Pac, who has defended his All-Atlantic Championship against Orange Cassidy. Long-time feud in AEW, them two. Should be good. Ring of Honor World Champion Claudio Castagnoli defends against Chris Jericho. Is Chris Jericho going to end up the champion of Ring of Honor? Interesting. And then, of course, we have our main event. Bryan Danielson versus Jon Moxley for the vacant AEW World Title. Guys, it's awesome having you all with me. You're all on to hand. Tom Talks Rubbish says, what is up, Anne? What is up, Tom? Nice to see you. Everyone go check out Tom Talks Rubbish channel. He doesn't just talk rubbish, he talks to rubbish guests as well. And that included myself and Dom on several occasions, and Dan, so go check them interviews out. Hey, everyone, says Maggle. Welcome, Maggle Mox, buddy. How you doing, mate? Hope everything is going well with you, my dude. Hassan Terrell says, vote. Let's do, you know what? Hassan, for you, let's do it. Who wins? Let's get an early vote out here, guys. Let's see who you guys think is going to win. Bryan Danielson. I really want. I think Mox has had an incredible year. I think Danielson would be more interesting. I kind of don't want the cash-in to come tonight either. I don't want MJF to cash in. I think we can save that into a longer feud. I think he could do some great storytelling with that kind of threat looming over Danielson. I think it'd be great. Whereas if Moxley won, I'd be down with that as well. Of course, Moxley has had one of the. I think he's been my wrestler of the year for sure. Hey, Ann and all, Todd from New York watching from around the corner to where it's happening. Lovely to see you, Todd. Hope you're having a great day, my dude. And thank you for joining me, mate. Thank you for joining me. Hi, good morning from Nepal. Welcome, Wrestlehead. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're having a great morning so far. It is morning for me, but it's 1 a.m. in the morning. I love the music, ad, mate. It's what we do here, man. It's what we do. Into space, baby. Into space. It sounded a bit garbage tonight, but I love it. What? Sassy ain't going to be happy with me. I'm Team Danielson. He was my favorite since I was a kid. You are going against Mox. Michael, I never thought I would see the day. Hassan says, cool, you are welcome. I'm just in a good mood tonight. We're going to do polls. We've got 5 different polls coming up in the show. But I want to hear an early on. Early on, guys, 71% of you think Bryan Danielson is winning this title tonight. I kind of think he is as well. I feel like Moxley was obviously planned a vacation, and I think he's going to go on like vacation. And I think the right person to have the championship for a while, until possibly MJF takes it off him. But I kind of want to see a few. I don't want it to just be a hand me over title reign for Danielson. But who knows what we'll get? Who knows what we'll get, man? It's exciting. I'm great, and thanks for the warm welcome. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. You know what we are here. We're just a friendly community who sit down and watches some wrestling every Wednesday. Loads of other stuff on the channel as well, guys. I heard Bro Wyatt's coming back on Saturday, Friday. Is that right? Dom will be covering that. If you want to see an explosion across the video camera, go check out Dom on Friday. Support Dom. Also on Friday is AEW Rampage. I wish I could cover it. It's a 2-hour show. That's being recorded tonight at Arthur Stadium, and the lineup for it looks bloody awesome. Bloody awesome. Dakota Kai was looking fine on Monday Night Raw, says Cliff. It's only words. It's only words. Dakota Kai was looking fine on Monday Night Raw. Nice. Dakota Kai is great. She's incredible talent, man. I loved her in NXT UK. I keep saying that every time people say about Dakota Kai. I just think she's great. I think she's got a wonderful face wash. And love her against Toni Storm. Really good match in NXT UK. What is up? And Jeff, the Cincinnati brother, is in the house. Looking forward to the show tonight. Should be a good one. Well, they're giving us a great card. They're giving us a great card. This is a pay-per-view level card, that is for sure. The match I'm most looking forward to isn't Moxley and Danielson. It's Swerve in Our Glory versus the Acclaimed. I think it's going to be a mega pop, for one, being in the Acclaimed's hometown or live around that area. It's going to be mentally good. It's going to be banging, and I think that Acclaimed are coming away with them titles as well tonight. So I think that is going to be hella fun, personally. And the storytelling they did, I think we might see Keith Lee go full heel, which is just freaking exciting. And I think MJF can cash in like Money in the Bank. So I say it ends like that. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't think it will tonight, though. The reason I don't want it to happen tonight is because if you're doing a Money in the Bank like gimmick, MJF is the guy that will build that legacy. You know, it's the first sort of Money in the Bank gimmick chip winner. Because they have had the chip before, but it's never been Money in the Bank cash-inable. So yeah, man, MJF is certainly one that can establish them rules and give us some great content against him and Danielson. I think that'd be great. Sassy is in the house, saying hello to everyone. Welcome, Sassy. Mod is in the house. Damage Control could be on SmackDown on Friday since Dakota Kai and Io Sky are the women's tag team champions. Nice. Dynamite Grand Slam is starting right now. We've got the Pyros. Bish, bash, bosh. Wonder what match we're getting first. So AEW are known for taking time limits seriously. So I think that the Moxley Danielson will either be first or it'll be no, it's not. Just saying. It'll either be first or it'll be at the top of the hour. I think that they'll have the time limit draw potential and maybe save Acclaimed and Swerve in Our Glory for the main event. I don't know. Yeah, the tag match, I agree on. Yeah, man, they blew me away all out. They absolutely blew me away. One of them wrestling matches, which I didn't expect to be great, and it freaking was. Here we go. Jericho coming out right now. Is everyone singing Judas, but they're not even playing it? That's amazing. That's amazing. I know that we've got like live music tonight and all sorts. 7 times. I don't know what that means. Hi, Todd. Sassy saying hello to everyone. Joey, welcome, mate. We missed you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Tonight is a wicked card. What a good night to start watching again. Hope you're having a great day, Joey, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Wow, the crowd singing Jericho's theme. Oh, no, they are playing the music. I just couldn't hear it because the crowd are so freaking loud. Even Jericho's into it. I think he's shocked at how loud the crowd are. Wow. Welcome to all. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everyone. Greeting to Sassy. Hope Sassy's doing well. Our star moderator, as well as Jack. Jack, I assume, is working tomorrow, so Sassy is taking the duties this evening. Please like and subscribe. It really helps us out, guys. We're a tiny little channel. Every like and subscribe helps us out. Tell people about us. Share who you're watching right now. Here comes Claudio Castagnoli. Oh, they've even got their own custom banner for tonight. Nice. Chris Jericho says Chris Leclerc. Yes, it is Chris Jericho. Hi, Mox Buddy. Hate to tell you, but I'm Team Danielson tonight. Dex has joined us. Dex, my dude, how are you doing? It's so good that you don't have to have meetings tonight and you can just chill out and watch some Dynamite with us. Hope you're doing well, mate. Patreon and Super Chats are now open. Donations are appreciated, but absolutely not required. We do appreciate everyone that helps keep the show running, helps pay for the StreamYards, baby. Thanks, Ant. Things are going well. Good. I'm glad, Joey, man. I'm glad. You guys have been with me for ages. I remember when I used to record this on the sofa over there when you guys were watching initially. Wow, long time ago. Hi, Joey. Glad you are here. We missed you. Sassy. Oh, look at that. Welcoming back the family. Sassy noticed it was not in chat. I hate myself for the love of this song. It is a cracking song, isn't it? The first time they used it in wrestling was at TakeOver. And it was the TakeOver when DIY split up when Gargano, Ciampa turned on Gargano. Great. Here we go. Here we go. The code of honor. Jericho can't decline it. Jericho can't decline it. Oh, the crowd, some of the crowd wanted him to decline it. Jericho going with the code of honor. Oh, before they go for a kiss. Oh, and a slap. Every relationship ends like that, right? European uppercut putting Jericho down straight away. It's literally in New York. I wish I was there. Michael, one day I'm sure you'll see an AEW Dynamite show. Doing much better. Good. I'm so glad, Sassy. Sassy obviously suffers with some ill health at the moment. We're glad that she's feeling better, and I know how much this community means to her as well. So send our best wishes to Sassy, everyone. So am I. Mox needs a break. He certainly does. European uppercuts in the corner now from Claudio Castagnoli. Todd, me too. It's my alarm. Nice. Oh, landing on the top of the ring ropes, nearly going over. What up, Sassy? Says Joey. Not much looking forward to the matches tonight. It's going to be a great show. Still have bronchitis. No way, man. I ain't got bronchitis, but I'm a bit snuffly tonight. Jericho looks freaking amazing tonight. He's been looking amazing recently. I really enjoyed last week's main event. It was a really good show. I thought it was Jericho's best show for a long time. It was a wonderful show last week. I'm going to an indie event called Wrestle Pro 100 with a group of friends. It's going to be live on Fight. Nice, Michael. Do let me know when that is, and I'll see if I'm free. I'll try and stream it for you, my dude. Hi, Dex says Sassy. Cool. Guys, I need to put a poll up, don't I? Oh man. Let's end the other poll. Although again, interesting, guys, 78% of people do believe that Danielson is gonna win this evening. Who wins? Is Jericho gonna be the new champion? Oh, he's got a surgically repaired neck and knee, they are saying. What did he do? I missed it. I was doing a poll because these things are important to you. I think Jericho gets the W, says Joey. It'd be big for Ring of Honor. I mean, why not? Why not? You want to get that brand some momentum at the start. I mean, it's a good way of doing it. Also, it's a good win for Claudio if he wins as well. November the 12th. Right, cool, Michael. Oh, quite a way away yet, but do let us know when it's happening, and I will try my best to cover it. I also need to do the thing, don't I? Oh, there's too much to do on a bloody podcast, let me tell you. On our podcast, because we have all the gimmicks to make this work as smooth as possible. Check it out. Yo, listen. Where's Fight? There we are. Chop there from Jericho onto Claudio. Sassy will be right back. Probably going to get herself some food. Nice. Went to a local wrestling benefit show this past weekend. It was Interesting. Nice, man. I was doing lighting. Well, no, I didn't end up doing lighting. I set up a load of lighting and then ended up to do duty manage a wrestling show at the Hull City Hall this weekend, NGW. That was good fun. Nathan Cruz, Adam Maxted was there, Robbie X, a couple of really good British wrestlers. How was your show, man? What happened there, dude? What happened? Was it AEW level? I know you went to AEW with Joey. Going for the springboard, but Claudio hitting with the uppercut. Guys, we've got 11 people, and hit that thumbs up. Really helps me out, baby. Really helps me out. Let's smash that like button. Hit it like a train. I don't even know what that means. Let's see what the poll says. 57% of people think Claudio's going to win. 43% of people think Jericho's going to win. Elbows here from Claudio before Jericho rakes at the eyes. He rakes at the eyes. Sassy is back. Welcome back, Sassy. Welcome back. Jericho beating at the back of Claudio. Going to go for a suplex. And he hits a suplex. Wow. So guys, this last weekend, in 36 hours, I'd worked 24 of them. I was exhausted, man. Exhausted. I got in from work tonight and fell asleep. It was a Q&A over on Pro Wrestling Eve that I missed because I was fast asleep and I was gutted. I said, wake us up at 9:30 and I'll have a chat with you. And she rang me up and she was like, I'm so tired. I've only rang it. I'm going to bed. And I was like, oh, babe, I only wanted you to ring me for a chat. So I was like, set my alarm again for a couple more hours, got a good sleep in because I needed it. Hey, Sassy, what's for dinner and drink tonight? We all know it will be what the dessert is told. It's going to be a cigar. Jeff says it was fun overall. They had a homemade ring set up out in a field. Nice. Turnbuckles weren't sturdy enough to climb on. It was fun, though. The kids loved it. Nice, Jeff. Nice, man. Good. I mean, wrestling can be all sorts of stuff. Was it your kids or other kids, Jeff? I don't even know if you've got kids, Jeffy boy. Jeffy boy. Cool. I'm glad you had a good time, man. I'm glad you had a good time. Different types of wrestling events can be fun for different reasons. The NGW show I worked was very much a family event, but they've also got a promotion that was called Wrestleverse. That was an over 18s promotion. That was just bloody fire, man. It was just good fun. It was just, you could swear and not feel bad about it. Mox beer, non-alcoholic. You've got Mox beer. Oh, right. No, non-alcoholic. Oh, Jericho, middle fingers up to the crowd. This is disgusting. It's disgusting. Chicken and broccoli casserole with a 4-cheese sauce from scratch, says Sassy. Nice. Sounding good, Sassy. I've just had a pasta. I like my local indie events, always enjoyable. Absolutely, man. Support your local wrestling scenes, Go watch them. The guys that are working hard to do something they enjoy, Why not? Griff Dog Johnson, welcome back, my dude. How you doing? Lovely to see you over on the Facebook. Griff Dog with the flag. I don't know who that is in the flag, but that's cool. It's a cool flag, Griff Dog. Welcome. How are you doing? We're live on the YouTube as well. Feel free to subscribe across there. I didn't make it to the wrestling show. I was taking a trip that night, if you dig. Joey just having a good time. Bye. having a trip. Yeah. Cool. Hope you had a good time, man. Hope you had a good time. Trips can also be enjoyable. Wrestling trips. Triple H is the head of WWE. Jesus Christ, that joke. That sounds delicious, Sassy. Nice. That sounds awesome, Sassy. Everyone's just jealous of Sassy's food, man. It's because we all just eat garbage. Like where he like potato waffles, and she's like, "Oh yeah, just knocking up a chaud de gras." There's no such thing as a chaud de gras. I made it up. It sounded freaking good, didn't it? What do you like to order? Chaud de gras. Hi, Sassy saying Griff Dog. Not my kids, my niece and nephews. Nice, man. I freaking love my niece, man. My niece and nephews. It was a fundraiser for the football team, so all for a good cause. Nice, man. Nice. Good. I'm glad you got to share that with the kids, man. I'm glad you got to share that with the kids. I've had moments with Becky's kids where we like sit back and watch them wrestling, and it's really cool, man. My son's really into it, and I've got a load of figures actually. Dom gave them to me, and I've been giving them, and I'm telling him like. He's like, how old is this? And I'm like, well, it's Kane. Got a mask on, probably 1997. And he's like, 1997, cool. And I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, but he remembers it all, and I'm kind of making it up. Oh, beautiful reversal there from Jericho, sending Claudio back into the mat. Look at this crowd. They are fire. They are fire. A tennis stadium, I believe. Arthur Ashe Stadium. Great reversal, man. Not even like foreshadowed. Really nice stuff. Jericho telling Claudio to stand up. Is he going to go for the Judas effect early on? Oh, he's going for the code breaker. Up on the top of Claudio now as he delivers a massive uppercut to Jericho. Massive uppercut. Hi, Griftod. Glad you made it. He was with us on Raw. Rock and roll, Sassy. Well, welcome. Hope you enjoyed with our friend Dan, who did a great job. Thanks, guys. Your Triple H joke made me laugh. Mate, we're all just like, oh, man, aren't we? I love a good joke. We'll talk about the Queen later, man. That'd be cool. Sessy's meals always sound amazing. I know, right? I know. That's why you all come on the stream. You don't give a crap about the rest of it. It's just double foot stomp on Jericho. Absolutely. All of Claudio Castagnoli's weight going onto Chris Jericho right there. And he's going through. He's going through with the sharpshooter. He's hit it. Turn it into the walls. Put your knee in his face, baby. Put your knee in his face. Calling for the tap. Doesn't he, when he sits down, when he sits into it, Claudio, he looks so freaking strong, man. I can't squat like that. I can't bloody squat like that. Sassy's meals always sound amazing. They certainly do. You're correct regarding the tennis stadium. Yeah, I was watching a Tony Khan interview on Barstool Wrestling, is it? Or something like that? Or Wrestling? It's a really good YouTube channel. He had a really good interview with MJF earlier this month. I'm actually not a big fan of Awe, but do watch it sometime. Griff Dog, come and hang out with us. Come and watch AEW. It's my favorite show of the week. And let's chill out, watch some wrestling together if you fancy it. It's a big night tonight. Big night to get into it. Oh, going up for the powerbomb and sit down powerbomb from Claudio Castagnoli as Aubrey counts. Kick out, baby. Jericho really has upped his game over the past month. Yeah, man. I was gutted. I was so disappointed with that match that built up with Moxley, but it feels like he's going less for the sort of gimmick stuff and really leaning into the wrestling at the minute, and I'm loving that. I think it's really good. This is a freaking great match. Jericho still got it, and Claudio is an amazing talent. 100%. Look at that unique move where he's dragging him back and running his knees into Jericho, really bringing in full extension there. Really nice. Also giving Jericho the movement to sell, you know? Woo! Chop, baby! Griff Dog. I remember when Cody Rhodes sent the table on fire in AEW. It was crazy. It certainly was. Code breaker from Jericho. Looks like he misses it, only really hitting 1 foot of it that time. Jesus Christ, there's a cab on that ring ramp. Interesting. It should just be some dude playing Crazy Taxi. They should just have like Paperboy on it. I wonder how many people played video games on the ramp, like from the tech team. It's the type of thing I'd do. Let's bring him in PlayStation. Just playing Paperboy. Woo! Throw that paper. Oh shit! I smashed a window. Oh, how many of us get the reference, eh? Jericho now locking in his own submission, going for the walls of Jericho, stomping on the head of Claudio, making him turn around. And there we go. Walls of Jericho locked in, baby. Yeah, I remember when Cody Rhodes sent the table on fire in AEW. Yeah, that was in a match against Andrade El Idolo. The crazy thing about that, Griff Dog, was that it was just for a main event of Dynamite. It's like, what are you doing, man? Stop doing crazy stuff, because it ended up like Really burning his skin, man. The crowd is hot tonight. Love to see it. Absolutely. One of the best wrestling crowds we've had in a while. Well, since Clash of the Castle, probably. Can really make a show, guys. And they're going to be fired up. They're going to be fired up for that bloody Acclaimed Swerve match. Oh, going for the swing. Listen to that crowd. Go on, baby. Yeah, the Simpsons Crazy Taxi game on PS2 was dope. Yeah, I've seen someone that's been remaking that or something on YouTube. They're doing like a high-quality fan remake or something. It looks really cool. Yeah, man, I remember that. I remember that on PS2. Open world action in the Simpsons. 3D characters. I remember being at school when the first sort of 3D... Oh, the slingshot was a bit weak. And he gets a lariat. Yeah, I remember when I was at school, this is well before the Simpsons 3D game. I remember like people sharing a picture of a 3D rendered Homer Simpson. It was like, oh, this is what the Simpsons would look like in real life. And it wasn't, it was just a 3D. But it was like everyone was really excited about that. I hope Charlotte Flair's husband is in AEW. I hope. Yes, he is in AEW. Andrade El Idolo. Today, he's not today. He's got the bat. Claudio able to catch it with a cross catch. Beautiful stuff. Uppercuts there to Jericho. Aubrey sending the bat out. Claudio going up. And Claudio landing on his feet. Nearly hitting Aubrey. Saying sorry. And a low blow from Jericho. What a prick. Low blow from Jericho. Is Jericho going to win it here? Gets a Judas effect. He's kicking out. He's kicking out. He's not going to kick out. Chris Jericho just won the Ring of Honor World Championship. Chris Jericho, Ring of Honor World Champion in 2022. What? What? A cloud of dishonor has enveloped the Ring of Honor Championship. You know what? With Jericho's gimmick, that works, man. For establishing Ring of Honor's Code of Honor, the guy you want doing that, Jericho. All of the Jericho Appreciation Society, JAS coming out, and Daniel Garcia's behind him. Daniel Garcia's at the back. Jericho getting cuddles from everyone. The pure Ring of Honor champion, Daniel Garcia. High five, but he didn't look happy about it. Not happy with the way that Jericho won that. Wow. First championship change of the evening. Chris Jericho, Ring of Honor champion, baby. 7. Is he saying I've won championships in 7 different companies? Is that what he's saying? Agree, Michael. The swing is amazing. It's good fun, man. Let's see how many of you guys got it right. Oh, man. Like, we was all 50-50. That's what makes great wrestling, when we don't know which way it's going to go. 50% of people thought Chris Jericho. 50% of people thought Claudio Castagnoli. Awesome. Getting a build-up now for the main event. John Moxley versus Bryan Danielson. Might not be the last match on the card, guys. I think it's going to go at the top of the first hour. OMG, says Griff Dog. OMG. Thank you for joining us for that moment, Griff Dog. Awesome. Don't get me love to see it, but Claudio just won the belt. Yeah, we won it a while ago. And the problem is the promotion's not really going yet. So, yeah, I'm sure we'll win it back if that's what they want to do. I'm sure we'll win it back. Well, he was the wizard. And the wizard cheats Harry. The wizard cheats Harry. Shouldn't have said that. Now is the only one belt he has not won. Yeah, probably. Makes sense, man. Do it while the TV's off show. But I think it really does. He's a good guy to help sell the idea of the Ring of Honor, Code of Honor. Oh, Swerve Now Glory versus Acclaim is up next. Are we getting 2 for 2 in terms of championship? New champions tonight on Grand Slam. Awesome. Thank you all so much for joining us. Hit that like button. It really helps us out. Hit a love heart button if you're on Facebook. I love the little love hearts. I see them. Top of my screen, I got a little love heart. Love it. Check out the CM Punk t-shirt, guys. It is freaking awesome. From Pro Wrestling Elite Loot Crate or whatever. Boom. From his dog collar match, man. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Are you kidding me? Chris Jericho won. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Chris Jericho won. Chris Jericho is your Ring of Honor World Champion. Jericho's Ring of Honor champ would have been my wildest dream for a decade. I can't believe it. Dex was at one of the Ring of Honor events, weren't you, man? You was at the one where... Was it the one where... Was it you, Dex? I'm sure it was, man. I'm sure it was. I was watching it on Dom's stream, and I'm sure you said you was at Ring of Honor. Someone was. Where it was the Briscoes versus FTR. Lights might celebrate Jericho's win. Joey with a branding, getting people to like. Yeah, hit that like button for Jericho's win. Why not, eh? Why not? Garcia is turning, but he goes to congratulate Danielson if he wins. I agree, man. I agree. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Is it bad that I actively hate the All-Atlantic Championship? The championship that doesn't need to exist. I don't know, because I don't know how much you're using it outside of AEW. It's a championship that doesn't need to exist on AEW, is it? But it's a championship that can be toured, I guess, is the reason for it. But I don't know how much he's touring, and I don't watch enough content to sort of see that, whether it's Dark or Elevation. Maybe it'd be a good place. Oh man, my nose is so itchy. Sorry, guys. Maybe it'd be a good thing to have more on Dark and just have it as a Dark Championship type thing. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. The Acclaim loses, I will riot, says Michael. I'm just looking forward to the match, man. I'm just looking forward to the match. I'd love them to win. I think it's the perfect time for him. If the Acclaim loses, bring in the Briscoes. I don't know if I spelled the name right. We know who you mean, baby, whether you spelled it wrong or right. So it's all good. I can get a poll up, can't I? Who wins the Acclaimed or Swerve in our glory? Oh, itchy nose tonight, guys. All Atlantic is an intercontinental belt. Can't wait to see who challenges it for it from the world. Yeah, man. Interesting. Two different sides there. Sassy, who's excited about it. Jeff, who hates it. Me, who's kind of indifferent. I do think there's too many championships. I do, and if you're going to get rid of one, there's one to get rid of for sure. So, would it be first on my list? Would it be first on my list? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, for sure. Haven't gotten to a Ring of Honor event. Just WWE, New Japan Pro Wrestling, BLP, GCW, and that Flair show. And you went to the Flair show, mate. Banging. There's no AEW in there, Dex. Yet. Nice, man. Nice. You went to the Flair show. Woo! Nice, Dex. Nice. Hope you had a great time. Please like and subscribe. Press that bell. Never miss a stream. If you ring that ring bell, ding, ding, ding. It's a little bell under your stream, like there. Here comes Swerve in our glory. Check out our channel for reactions, interviews, and discussions. Yeah, man. I did an interview with Thunder Rosa. Check it out on the YouTube channel. It's cool. And something for everyone who loves wrestling. And just some friendly, hairy blokes. Here they come. Who's the dude? Who's the dude? What's Scott? Go on. Right, Acclaimed is so over right now. Just give him the belts. Jeff, let's hear this pop, man. Joey, I don't think you watched All Out. This match, All Out, like, you wouldn't have expected it. It was the match of the night. It was outstanding from a pro wrestling level, from the crowd being into it. It was amazing. Let's see what we get tonight. The boos for Swerve are insane. Yeah, well, they're bringing them out separately. Check out that custom deer. Is that... Now, hang on. I'm going to say that's the Chicago Bulls, which I think is a basketball team. Chicago Bulls. They're in New York. Is that a Heat thing? And I assume that was one of the members of the Chicago Bulls? Is that what it is? Listen to that pop for the Acclaimed. Scissor me, everyone. Scissor me. Let's go. Scissor me, daddy. Scissor me, daddy. Little Mermaid. DJ Who Kid. Looking like a 20 ounce and 2 liter of Pepsi. Swerve in the glory hole, baby. Honey, I don't want to know who's sucking my dick today. Nice, man. Anthony Bowen, scissor me, daddy. I'd love it if both Lee and Swerve go heel. I would as well. That crowd is really into this tonight. Scissor me, daddy. Oh, there we go. Billy Gunn over in 2022. What is going on, guys? What is going on? We better get the card changed because this match is going to start fast and is going to be hot. Can it match the All Out card? The crowd is really into this tonight. Scissors, absolutely. They have scissors all over the crowd. Hilarious. The guy with Swerve is the rapper Fabulous, who was actually supposed to have a rap battle with Cena at WrestleMania 2019. X1X. I'm not good with Roman numerals. There's X is 10, one before the X is 9, so that'd be 19. I don't know. Cool. NBA licensed jacket, Patrick Ewing, Hall of Fame from New York Knicks. Okay, cool. So, L. Lee. Okay. Maybe I didn't get the basketball reference, but I tried. The dude Fabulous with Swerving on Glory had a song called Breathe back in the day. That was my jam. I missed the pay-per-view, fantasy football draft. And yeah, Jeff was saying, man, it was honestly, this match was banging. I might be building it up too much, but like the first match was incredible. That's why this match is happening, because it was Anthony Bowen being picked up by Lee and just thrown away. I got to see the Acclaimed wrestle a lot in the past. If they win tonight, it will mean a lot to me. Well, let's hope so. I'm like, Michael, let's hope so. Let's hope they get the win. Max Caster had me laughing tonight. Yeah, man. Max Caster's great. Caster is the best. We do have an interview with Max Caster that Dom did on the channel. Do check it out. The full interview is on YouTube, on Samsphere, his other channel. Guys, I've got my it's a phone stand, but my phone's got like a protective case on that's bulky because of the work I do. But I have an Acclaimed phone stand and Acclaimed headphones. We're in it. Oh, listen, part of the Elite Loot crate. I love that box, man. It's great. Oh, head to the takedown from Keith Lee onto Anthony Bowens early on. How did he jump so high? That Kumo line he has was great. I kind of missed it, man. Sometimes I talk myself over it too much. It was fun, though. It was fun. One I really loved was when he was doing it was the wrap after the whole press conference thing. I don't know if you've seen the press conference, Joey, but that was insane. Definitely worth a watch, even just for the CM Punk bit. That was after a massive fight ensued backstage where everyone got suspended. Yeah, check it out. I forgot what I was saying. It's good though. Whatever I was saying. Keith Lee catching Max Caster in his arm, lifting him up, sending him back, and sending him across the ring. No, reversal. Arm drag takedown. Scissor me, daddy-o. As the crowd are doing that to each other. Oh, Swerve's getting in. Swerve's going to cut off the scissors. What a hit. Oh, the crowd booing now. The crowd booing. All you need to do is cut off a scissor. And Keith Lee going, no. That's unfair. You don't cut off a scissor, man. Keith Lee trying to get Swerve's attention, but he's not listening. And Swerve just eyeing up Billy Gum. Here we go. Rising elbow from Swerve. And a massive drop kick onto the leg of Max Caster. That felt like a move that we're going to see in the match. Max Caster's leg's going to be hurt there. I do need to check out that press conference. Yeah, it may big in the wrestling world. Big. Even if you just watch the first 15 minutes of CM Punk, man, bad. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. How do you take your coffee, Anne? Quite good question, Sassy. I like my coffee like I like my women. In a mug. Great question. Thank you. 1 sugar, white normally, and I have flight whites if I'm having something a bit more fancy. And when I'm at work, just black and sugar. And Becky got me a wonderful little travel mug it's like a hefty duty travel mug type thing. And I carry it around with me, man. Like today, I was so tired. I got about 3 hours sleep, back at work again. And I'm just walking around with it, sipping it, sorting out the lights and everything. It's great, man. It's great. Thanks, man. Hassan, you are welcome, my dude. You are welcome. Swerve might be the future top heel in this company behind MJF. Yeah, man, absolutely. I'd heard a lot about Swerve's work from WWE as a heel, especially. And to be honest, he's killing it as a heel. Oh, wow. The crowd. No longer, oh, Swerve in our glory. It's, oh, scissor me daddy. To the team of the White Stripes. Everyone does that. At sports events. Yeah, I agree, Dex, man. He might be the future top heel for sure. For sure. 34 minutes in, 2 matches. Cracking so far. Rampage looks really good as well, guys. Some big stuff happening on Rampage, including the one that I'm really most excited about would be Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks in match number 2. Exciting. Keith Lee getting the punch to the body. Max Caster, is he going to be able to eat cat suplex him? No, he's trying, and the crowd are behind him. Keith Lee sending Max Caster down. No, not happening, baby. Drinking black coffee in my Moxley. Is my Moxley stole my heart mug? Moxley stole my heart mug. I absolutely believe you. Good stuff, Sassy. Friday is going to be a really good day for wrestling fans. Absolutely. People getting in Swerve's face on ringside. Oh. Power slam from Max Caster, able to catch it from the run. And there's a thrust kick into Keith Lee's face. Is he going to be able to suplex him this time? And he does it. And he does it. And he does it. Max Caster just turned into Hulk bloody Hogan at WrestleMania 3. Look at that, man. Yeah, so I assume Bray Wyatt's coming back to WWE. If you're interested in that sort of thing, go watch Dom Jizz all over his camera. We'll be covering that on Friday for those of you that are interested. Back body drop from Anthony Bowens onto Swerve Strickland. A massive chop to the face of Keith Lee, it looked like. And a thrust kick putting down Keith Lee. These two looking like they can take on Keith Lee. Putting on the brakes. Oh, beautiful back head kick. Love that, man. Seen that a few times in AEW now. I remember the first time we saw it, but from someone that had come from another company and we talked about the history of it with Dan. It's a great move, man. Feels like a Swerve. Hey, if you're never going to be Swerve Lee, that's what you want to do, isn't it? Oh, Anthony Bowens bringing down Keith Lee. Can Swerve hit the double stomp? No, he can't. Anthony Bowens going for the quick roll up. 1, 2. And he doesn't need to kick him out because he's lifting it up from one-armed buckle bomb. Nice. Nice. Anthony Bowens now. Oh, headbutt from Keith Lee. Keith Lee taking a second out. Rick Knox is in the ring. No rules need to be followed, guys. Sasha and Naomi are also coming back. Cool. So yeah, guys, watch. Come and hang out with Dom on Friday. He'll be covering it. He'll be excited. Here we go. Keith Lee throwing Anthony Bowens over the top rope onto that hard ramp. Man, just perspex, man, that. Massive power slam there. One arm just lifting him up and just throwing him back down like a spine buster as opposed to a power slam, I guess. Lots of boos there for Keith Lee. Is he going to lean into it? I really want to see Keith Lee lean into the heel, man. I think he'd make a great heel. Keith Lee on the top rope. Is he going to Vader bomb? No. Oh, moonsault. Not even a... I'd love to see Keith Lee doing more Vader bombs. That'd be cool as shit. Crowd are on the feet, guys. Really good match so far. A really good match. Caster and Keith Lee meeting each other in the ring. Max Caster building up, baby. Building up. Feels like such a consequential night tonight, doesn't it, guys? Heel Lee versus Wardlow. Sassy sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. He's got the boom box. Yo, listen. And he hits Keith Lee with it. He hits Keith Lee with it. Oh, no. Max Caster. Thrust kick onto Swerve Strickland. Both of them are in the ring. Both of them know this is their moment. Scissoring each other before going to the top rope. Stereo dives here. What are we going to get? One. Neck breaker off the top rope. Caster falling off. It was the knee that gave up. He could have got the mic drop, man. The shot there was Bowens going for the pin, but you ain't getting it there. Oh, Max Caster isn't hurt, is he? Come on, the Acclaimed. You've got this. Well, you guys have voted, and 73% of you think there is going to be a title change tonight at Arthur Ashe Stadium. 73%. Nice. No, Caster got hurt. No, he's back in the ring. He's fine. It was just a spot. He obviously, when I said earlier, he's been selling the leg quite a bit in the match. So, yeah, he's back on it. It's fine. He's selling it well, though. Into the back of the rope. Back heel kick to him on the turnbuckle. And here he goes, lifting him up. Back body drop onto Swerve Strickland. He's holding the knee, but can he get the mic drop now? Can he get the mic drop now? Is that the payoff? Swerve able to get up. No, not letting it happen again. The end of this match is going to be that mic drop, let me tell you. Swerve lifting Max Caster on his shoulders on the second rope. Keith Lee going with a run. Oh, he just like fell on the back of his head. Keith Lee lifting him up now, lifting Max Caster up. Oh, and throwing him into Swerve for the powerbomb. Can you imagine how dead this crowd would be if they win? That kick out gets a pop. The pin attempt gets absolute silence. Absolute silence. Guys, no real payoff from the boombox hit. We haven't really seen any sort of frustrations about that moment. This is me, Daddy. The crowd chanting, trying to get behind the Acclaimed. As Swerve goes up to the top and delivers a 450 splash off the outside, hitting him with the leg. Billy Gunn now standing in front of Swerve. It's all right. Rick Knox is in the ring. He won't do out about it. Don't worry. Don't worry. He's not going to lay his hands on him. Keith Lee pulling him away. Yeah, the boombox spot I meant now. Billy Gunn hitting it. Famous set. Nice. Famous set onto Swerve. Sending him into the ring. Max Caster getting the biggest cheer for the heel move. Max Caster. There we go. Can he get the mic drop? He gets the elbow. That's it. 1, 2, 3. New champions. I thought it was not going to happen there when Keith Lee comes in. Listen to the pop. Listen. New champions, the Acclaimed. A couple of lads who have absolutely got themselves over. Man, so good. There we go. There we go. Getting the confetti out, even though Jericho didn't. New champs, the Acclaimed. Wow. Did you see my chat with Dom and wobbling about and rocking out? I haven't yet, Tom, but I saw it come up on my stream. I just haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But how was it, Tom? How was it? Did he behave for you? He's very naughty sometimes. Crowd is so awesome. They absolutely are, Sassy. They absolutely are. Yes, says Michael. Absolutely. 2 for 2 changes. What a show so far. Crowd is going wild. Scissor me, daddy. Okay, we'll all scissor. How the hell did you do that? That's not like a key on my keyboard. The scissor. Oh, there we go. 3-way scissors. If I was walking down the street doing that, like, people would think I was insane. Honestly. Yo, 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 Mox Buddy says sassy. There we go. Jericho match already happened. Yes, it has, JD Smith. Do you want to know the result? We'll be talking about it later on, so if you don't want to know the result, close your ears. Yes, it has already happened, JD. And thank you for the love heart, Nick, over on Facebook. Nick, you rock, baby. You rock, baby. It was strange being the interviewer on a Dom thing, but was great. No, Dom's a fascinating human being. Spoil me, daddy, says JD. It was Jericho. Jericho is your new Ring of Honor champ. We have had 2 title changes so far already. 45 minutes in. The back of Anthony Bowens and Max Caster is filled with confetti, looking like shards of glass in the back as they've got the bloody titles. Yeah, says Judy. Really good match as well. Really good match. Backstage with FTR. They've obviously got the Ring of Honor championships. Like, we've seen all 3 Ring of Honor championships on the show tonight. Oh, the Gun Club are here. So FTR are wanting to go after the titles. I think they'll probably win them, guys. FTR, you guys losing your momentum. The Gun Club, man, over. They could have a great... Top guys out. Bang, bang, boom. Actually, you know what? I think the Gun Club are going to win that. I think Acclaim versus Gun Club for the titles is actually really entertaining, especially after it was their sort of story and the constant work that them guys are doing, which was bloody great, which absolutely sold the Acclaim as getting over. They did the right thing. Who would have known it from them TV shows? Yes, the Gun Club are so punchable, absolutely, and I think they'd be great. As I kind of want them to win against FTR. I want to see the Gun Club and Acclaimed for the titles. That's what I want to see. Sorry. The Gun Clubs are so punchable. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. Guys, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I'm just going to go to the toilet and make some more coffee. Check it out. Sassy's going to ask you a really awesome question in chat. Please don't do it as like aggressive as last time. It's like, what do you think about CM Punk in the thing? I was like, whoa, man, this is a big talking point. Talk about the Queen later as well. See you in a bit. Oh. What? We've got MJF out already. What? Surely he saved up for the main event. A man with more catchphrases than friends, saying Wheeler Yuta. Yuta getting booed here. Someone got engaged very recently. Say something about his missus. She's a wonderful young lady, says Wheeler Yuta. What does she know? What does she know? A spineless piece of human garbage. Why didn't he say excrement? She's going to walk out on you like you walked out on all of us. Nice. Give it up for Yuta. He's got a personality all of a sudden. The Blackpool Cuckold Club. Fighting to lose the world title to MJF. Hey, B. You can teach him how to become injury prone and turn your brain into Scomtex. You can't get any advice from Moxley, you're saying. Oh, tell Regal, ask Regal how to pop pills. Slapping the crap out of. Oh, pushing Shivani. No. Too far. Shivani's falling over. Shivani down. Don't touch Toni Shivani, MJF. I mean, the heat isn't on Yuta. It's on on Shivani. W. Morrissey coming in to attack Yuta. Part of the firm. Danielson and Moxley are too busy to save Yuta as the massive diamond ring punch to Wheeler Yuta, putting him down. Security's coming out. Looking tiny next to Morrissey. That guy did a great job of making himself small. Morrissey absolutely. Wow. Shivani, man. You don't push Shivani, who spoke to the baddies earlier on, so we're going to get an interview and being fine. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. Earlier today. Okay, at least we've established it was earlier today. Really letting Jade Cargill swear. They didn't even let you to swear. They called him a human piece of garbage waste. Trina. Knows Kira Hogan. She looks like a soul singer, man. We'll see you Friday. That's happening on Friday. Commentary asking if Tony's okay. I'll get you an update on Tony as soon as I can. Saying yes, he's okay. He's okay. He is going to be fined a lot of money. It's Jefferson Starship playing. That can only mean one thing. It is Orange Cassidy. Cool. Let's see what you guys said in chat and the question Sassy asked you. The Gun Club is so punchable. FTR is going to destroy them. Yeah, guys. I think the Gun Club are going to cheat. They're going to cheat to win. Mark my words. Sassy update. Thank you for the update, Sassy. Malachi opened up about his issues. Yes, he did. He said that a lot of rumors were issued about his mental health and marriage. Who is spreading the rumors? Who do you think is spreading the rumors? Who is the troublemaker at AEW? Interesting question, Sassy. And that's for all of you. Who do you think is the troublemaker at AEW? I think if Tony Khan has had them conversations in private with Malachi Black, Tony Khan should have not mentioned it, unless he mentioned it to the EVPs to ask for their advice, and they've got it out. But you're right, like, there shouldn't be talking about his mental health and stuff like that. Here comes Pac, the bastard Pac. Please support Malachi. One of his best friends committed suicide, and a family member attempted suicide. Yeah, devastating stuff. Devastating stuff. Yeah. Yeah, really, really sad. We'll talk about death in a bit. We'll talk about the Queen. Well, Sassy, many would say it's Punk. Yeah, man. I mean, Punk went into business for himself at that press conference, man. It was out of order. And what he does, and he's done it before, he did it with Hangman Adam Page when he come out. He goes out there and he makes a statement, and he knows that he can't have an argument back. He knows that the person that he's saying this stuff about can't say anything back, and it frustrates the shit out of people. Hence why a lot of people went into his locker room and a fight ensued. That's why we've got all the suspensions right now. MJF is over right now. He certainly is, Michael. I think it's snake in the grass, but who? Could be the Young Bucks in terms of who brought out the moment. I don't know. Must have ordered the personality from Amazon. Next day delivery. That Prime is so handy, man. That Prime is so handy. Buy a personality. Simple. I love MJF. Me too, Michael. Me too. Blackpool Combat Cuckold Club and MJF group feud. I love it. Yes, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hashtag, oh yeah. Hashtag Thomas Frakes. Welcome, dude. Thank you so much for joining us. What did you just throw at him? His glasses? His glasses just... His lens just popped out of his glasses. Getting in the head of Pac early on. Going for a roll-up and a kick out. Going for the pockets, but no, not able to do it. Nice. Inside cradle there from Cassidy and another kick out. Again, Orange Cassidy going for the orange punch, but Pac getting out of the ring. Smart, man. Trina is a massive name in hip-hop. Cool. Oh, thank you, Dex. Sorry, I don't know everyone, man. Larry Coleman, welcome to the channel, my dude. Giving a wave to everyone in chat. That is the way to say hello to people. I had a poster that I wrote when AEW came to Savannah, and it said the Acclaimed was going to win the tag belts in 2023, but they won this year. Congratulations. Absolutely, Larry. And what a freaking awesome match it was. What an awesome match it was. What an awesome moment. Loved it. We've had 2 title changes so far. Are we going to get another? What do you guys think? Let's see what you guys think. Let's ask a poll. Who wins? Orange or Pac? Guys, vote in the poll over on the YouTube. Let me know who you think is going to win. Devastating kicks here from Orange Cassidy. Oh. Putting down Cassidy. Nice, but Pac absolutely saying, nope, sit down. Sit down, boy. Massive boot. This match with Orange may steal the show tonight. They've got a lot to live up to because they've had 2 freaking awesome matches so far. Dale's joined us. Hey, Dale, how you doing, mate? He says, Ant, mate, how's it going? It's going great, man. What a great show so far. We're 1 hour in, and we've had 2 awesome matches. And I'm sure this will be good. Hi, Dale. Hello. Hassan vote. Yeah, it's up now. Imagine a night of all new champs. Doubt it, though. Could do the gimmick now, couldn't you? You could do it now. I mean, the world's going to be... If Bray Wyatt returns on Friday, the world's going to be talking about that. So you might as well do something big on AEW this week. A poll, please. It's up for you, baby. Hi, Larry. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, it really helps us out if you do like and subscribe. We're only a little channel. We watch wrestling every Wednesday. Loads of other wrestling watch-alongs as well, including this Friday. Dom is going to be watching the return of Bray Wyatt in the WWE. Let's get the new banner up. There you go, guys. Oh, man. Baby. Cassidy being sent into the ring post there by Pac. Oh, itchy ear. I'm itching all over tonight. I don't know why. These two are such a good match because they're so polar opposite. They would have been a great comedy tag team in another world. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. They've had a great feud in AEW. You know, we saw a lot of this early on, and it's the Pac knows how to get Cassidy over in terms of he gets frustrated with Cassidy. And when I was talking to someone about wrestling psychology and why Orange Cassidy does work, it's that thing of over the top and sending Cassidy to the floor. The reason that Orange Cassidy works is because he gets in the head of his opponents, and that's what his gimmick is all about. And when it's used to that effect, it can be excellent. It can be excellent. That would be, says Todd, absolutely agreeing with Dex there. Thank you all so much for joining us. We've got 11 people in. You all rock. Thank you so much. Massive drop kick from the top rope from Pac onto Orange Cassidy. Whoop, whoop. And then poster in the background. Pac with a knee cover to Orange Cassidy. You ain't getting... No. Pokemon Black and White is greater than Pokemon Red and Blue. Massive statement there. I mean, I've played the early Pokemon games on Game Boy because there were a lot of money spent in them games, man. They were well-made games, to be honest. Never been a Pokemon fan, but it was a good game. Good game. Picture and picture is happening now. Pac is so awesome. He ticks all the wrestling boxes. He certainly does. I guess the only box he doesn't tick is height. If he was a taller dude, man, he would be world champion easy. AEW's first double champion. Yes, he is. Still to come tonight, John Moxley versus Bryan Danielson 2, as well as Toni Storm versus Athena, Serena Deeb, and Britt Baker. They could absolutely do all title changes tonight. You could give Toni Storm that title back soon. Cassidy be good with the All-Atlantic Championship. He'd be good wrestling in other companies, you know. He's a top star in terms of like people that want to see him, you know. I remember watching a really good match with him and Patrick Clark before he was Velveteen Dream, or maybe it was when he was Velveteen Dream in one of the WWE supported indies. Nice. Cassidy able to avoid Pac's clothesline, sending in Pac's head into the turnbuckle multiple times. Orange Cassidy climbing the top rope now. And crossbody. And Pac, man, sells the crossbody like Britt Baker, jumping up so that he can proper get a hit on it. Release German from the run. Beautiful stuff. Like a dance, man. Rampage on Friday at 8, 2 hours, says Sassy. Bridge in German there, going for the pin and kicking out. AEW first double champion is Pac. Yes, he is. Rampage on Friday, 8, 2 hours long from Rampage. Yeah, it's going to be a big show. I wonder if this crowd are going to be able to keep going for 4 hours. It seems that way. Stomping on the head of Orange Cassidy. Getting some boos from the crowd. Packy. Cassidy is so improved. He certainly is. He's been in the ring with some top talent. That's how you get experience in the ring. I've been in the ring with some great wrestling minds, and I believe that he is a great wrestling mind. Rubicon, man. Mango. Let's talk about the Queen. She's dead. The Queen is dead. Long live the King. What a spectacle that funeral was. What a spectacle. Like 4.4 billion people across the world watched that show. London looked absolutely phenomenal. Our military looked amazing. Like, what a show. And Becky, the funeral car passed near where Becky lives. And she got to see it and took a really great photo. I did post it on my Facebook because Orange Cassidy gave Impact the thumbs up. and that was Becky's photo that she took of the funeral car, which is really cool. So a really big historical moment for the UK, and I thought the spectacle was amazing. Like, I was watching it, and I've been to London loads, and I was like, I want to go and visit them places again. That Wellington Arch looked amazing. The churches look phenomenal. What? It's spectacular, absolutely spectacular. And the Queen, like, she was so uncontroversial in comparison to other monarchies, and you're talking in a day and age where things are moving so fast, and a very loved woman. I ended up working an event where we was broadcasting the show to the square in Hull Town Centre, which was an honour to be part of. Really, I raised the flags to, I lowered the flags to half mast. It's big moment, man. Big moment. AEW has been really good tonight. It certainly has, as Cassidy's got his legs up. Pac haven't got the ref, but the ref can't do it about it. He's just being clever. He's saying, come on. You want to go for Black Arrow? I've got my legs up. Pac pulling at the legs. And Cassidy able to, lure him in. That's when Cassidy works, man. And going for the DDT, but Pac not letting it happen. Pac lifting him up. Stun dog. Nice. Coming out of nowhere. She deserved a big send-off. A wonderful and strong woman. Absolutely. A woman who's been in all of our lives. Yeah. Certainly on the stream. All of our lives, and has been a great role model. Diving DDT to Pac, and he sells it like $1 million. Kip up from Orange Cassidy. Nice. Yeah, and she did get a good send off, and I'm not a royalist. I'm not religious. I'm not into. But I thought the churches looked amazing. DDT kick out from Pac. Great stuff here. Great stuff, man. The crowd can be burnt out by the time we get this women's match. Cassidy throwing away his shoulder pad. Yeah, I thought it was an amazing send-off, I'll be honest. Amazing. I know they spent a lot of money on it, but they'll make that money back just in people across the world that want to go visit London because of that. Wow. What the hell was that? It was a really different move. Oh, getting the brutalizer. Getting it locked on. But Cassidy going for the roll-up. No, nearly getting the pin, man. Orange punch. No way, we're getting another title change. Cassidy rolling Pac over. Oh, he's able to get the ring rope. Jesus Christ. Definitely agree, Sassy. The Queen send-off was on CNN and covered very well. That's it, man. I mean, Queen was seen around the world, part of the monarchy of the Commonwealth as well. It wasn't just Britain that lost a leader that day. It was the world. And, for someone who is he's got a hammer, he's got the ring bell. He's got the ring bell. And he uses it to smash Orange in the face with a hammer. Jesus Christ, who does he think he is? Triple H. Yeah, so, the world lost to Queen that day. Pac picking up Orange's limp body. Let's get the pin straight away. Pac is selling those DDTs. He absolutely is. And the 3 count. Pac using the hammer to win. Boos from the crowd there. They're not doing the gimmick of every belt changing on one show. Wow. It's not situational awareness. Greg saying what happened to Pac. Pac going, I don't know what happened. Cassidy is absolutely dead in the ring. Wow. She seemed really beloved like a Kardashian. kind of different to a Kardashian. I don't think she's got as many followers on a Twitter account, or had as many followers on a Twitter account. But yeah, she was certainly loved, I think. I think about like my grandma and her fondness for the Queen and stuff, and the most watched televised event of all time. 4.4 billion people watching, 63% of the world's population watching that moment. And I thought it looked and was filmed outstandingly. And everyone performed on that day. Everyone performed in unison. Beautiful stuff. I knew this match would be epic. Yes, man. Didn't expect that ending. I don't even know if it's Pac being heel or Pac being aware or what. Let's see what you guys thought. We had 13 votes. 69% of you thought that Pac was going to win. The bastard Pac is your champion. Your All-Atlantic champion, the bastard Pac. Bestseller in the game, Jeff. Indeed, rematch needed. Yeah, maybe that's where they're going, Tassie. Cool. I'm down with that. Got one of them good feuds. They always put on good matches. Cracking show tonight, guys. Cracking show. Great matches. Great consequence. Unknown sort of directions for the matches. I probably would have had Orange win that, and then give that to put in the threat of Toni Storm's going to lose because every other title's been lost. But I feel that now Toni Storm's going to win. But that could have been a big moment for the women's match, which I'm sure will be next. So let's ask who wins, because there's lots of names to write down. Toni, Athena, and Britt Baker, or Serena Deeb. Guys, if you're on YouTube, you can absolutely vote. It's great to see who you think is going to win. I'm guessing we're going to have a good shot for Toni Storm here, aren't we? Guess we're going to have a good shot for Toni Storm. I'm shocked we didn't get any returns or debuts yet. Not that we need any, but it's rumored. But a big show tonight, there was a rumors Paige might come out. I've heard that rumor, and I think that could absolutely happen. Paige has shown intentions that she wants. My beard is massive. Look at that, man. That's just from not shaving, from being bloody lazy. It also indicates the last time I went out, because the beard and makeup just don't work, man. Anthony needs a good night out. That's what Anthony needs. Yeah, Paige might come out. I think Paige is going to be in AEW. I do. Obviously wants to wrestle, has talked about wrestling again. Like, what's going to happen, isn't it? Probably going to happen tonight. What a big talking point for AEW, having Paige. A vote says Hassan. You've got it. It's already there, baby. It's already there. Even before I change the banner, it's there, man. Let's change the banner while we have the music playing in the background. Let's go. Great matches so far tonight. What was my favorite match? I'd say the tag team match. I thought it was great. The only part I didn't like was the whole boombox thing, which was undersold. We all need a good night out, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I need to get pissed. Just need to have a good time. Like Braun. Yes, it's coming. Like Braun Strowman. Like Strowman Braun. And got his A game tonight. Why? What have I done? Have I said some more dad jokes? That's what you're coming here for. DMD coming out right now. It is Dr. Britt Baker. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Reverse out. Give me the fireworks. Oh, yes. Nice. Nice little pyro burst there. Yeah, I need a good night out, Todd. I need a good night out. And if you want to fund that night, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'll just get spent on StreamYards. Serena Deeb coming out. The green looks great on the screens. Really nice color palette, that. It's like the Revolution color palette, isn't it? Oh, she's got a flag. What's the flag say? It says Deeb's Day. How inappropriate with Putin ready to press that button. I'll be here covering AEW Dynamite next week, I hope. What's it say? We can't really see what it says on camera. I assume it says Deeb's Day, like Doomsday. Here comes Athena. She got her wings on. She's going to fly. She's going to fly. Yeah, she's got her wings. Oh, no, she's got a mask. Oh. Nice with the lights. Athena absolutely getting her costume game on. She loves it, doesn't she? Will Jamie be there? I have no doubt Jamie will be getting involved in this somehow. Somehow. Going into that feud with Britt Baker. That's the exciting story, isn't it? And it feels like they're investing a lot in Hater, man. It feels like Hater's going to be big for that championship coming up. Toni Storm coming down with the belt now. Has cut short. Was it that short before? It feels like it's gone a bit shorter. She looks $1 billion, doesn't she? Love me some Toni Storm. Okay, anyone but Deeb tonight, says Todd. Todd not wanting to see Deeb as your champion. Deeb's Dojo on the flag. Ah, not Deeb's Doom Day. Deeb's Day. Athena has a new song. I missed it, man. Sorry, I didn't notice it. I didn't notice it. Cool. Toni looks good. Toni looks amazing, man. She looks amazing. She's such a talent. So glad the AEW have given her an opportunity. I was really excited when she came in. I love Toni Storm. You know, Dan's worked with her a lot. And I just think she's such a talent, man. She's such a ring veteran. You all know I love a good women's match. And she's a woman who can wrestle. You know, she's a phenomenal talent. So we're getting in this forward. We're just getting Toni Storm and Athena at the start. Backslide pin, no kick out. Serena Deeb watching over and taking out the legs of Toni Storm and Athena, going for a double roll up. Interesting. That's the only place I've ever seen that is on Pornos. That's it. I've never seen it before. I've seen it. I've seen it on the interwebs. I believe it's called a pile driver. Excellent. Serena Deeb kicking Athena in the stomach, punching her in the stomach before the suplex, sending Toni Storm and Athena onto the outside as Britt Baker comes in. Headlock takedown to Serena Deeb, going for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. 1, no, kick out. Deeb will be Ring of Honor champion. Makes sense. Makes sense. If you want people to work with with someone who can teach, you know, Serena Deeb was a trainer in WWE for a long time in NXT's glory days. Sling Blade now from Britt Baker, sending Serena Deeb down. Toni Storm going after Britt Baker. Deeb, yeah. Toni going for the clothesline, but Britt Baker over and under. And a drop kick from Toni Storm, putting down Britt Baker. And a suplex there from Toni Storm. Toni Storm slowly going up to the top rope. What's she going to do from up here? Nothing, because Deeb's there. This is a four-way match, man. You can't go on the top rope in a four-way. Deeb is quietly one of my favorite women in the company. She needs to join Blackpool Combat Club. That'd be cool. Here we go. Four-way suplex. Athena at the bottom, sending Britt, Toni, and Serena all off the top rope. Toni definitely getting the worst of that. Serena selling it like a champ, man. Serena selling it. Interesting moment from that one suplex, guys, where you really see the experience of Deeb like selling that moment, and Britt not selling it half as much. Serena Deeb constantly working in that ring, man. Yeah, man, she'd be great in Blackpool Combat Club. I agree. Deeb, very bitter towards WWE due to sexism. Was she? I didn't know that. Was that on Renee Paquette's podcast? Agreed, Dex. I love her too. Yeah, she's great. She's a very talented woman. Athena now with the... What's it called? Oh, Britt with a thrust cook, leveling Athena. Handstand? No, it's not handstand. Cartwheel. DMD chants from the crowd. You know, I don't know if Britt works as well for me in these four-way matches. Clothesline there to Athena. Feels like they've done a lot, doesn't it? It feels like they're building up to some sort of tag division at some point. Obviously, before Thunder was hurt. Oh, there we go. I got rid of it. Rebel attacking Athena on the outside of Serena Deeb sends Toni Storm into the ropes, going for the wind-up and delivering a clothesline. Here we go. Slingshot into the bottom rope from Serena Deeb. Bang. Hits him. Deeb is a great talent, future women's champ for sure. I don't know if she'll be women's champ or not. I don't know. I mean, she might be Ring of Honor women's champ or TBS women's champ, but I don't think she'll be the main champ. I don't think she needs it, to be honest. She's kind of one of them veterans in the ring that just works well at teaching the younger generations. That's why the TBS championship would be great for her. Yeah. Ruby would be better in BCC. Ruby the Punk. I mean, she's kind of part of that weird New York faction that we never see with Kingston and Ortiz. We never really see them, do we? I think Ruby would be good in Blackpool Combat Club as well, for sure. But I think Deeb's that sort of technical wrestler that the rest of Blackpool Combat Club are. So difficult. I can see an argument for both. Look at me sitting on the fence. WWE forced Deeb to get implants and then fired her. Never valued the talent at all. Yeah, it's garbage, isn't it? That's horrible. That's horrible. You should never force someone to do that. True, says Sassy. Some of Britt's appeal is a character work during a match, and you don't have as much time to spend on that in a four-way match. Absolutely. And, you know, just that little moment from the suplex, I see everyone else working more than she was as well. I think that kind of shows that she's still, in some respects, quite green. I mean, she's great in certain aspects in ring and not in others, as these two have leg locks on Toni Storm and Serena Deeb, and both are having a slapping battle while delivering the submission to the two women in the ring. Nice little spot. Yeah, I agree, Jeff. I agree. I think that's the weakness, isn't it? Not that I don't love Britt Baker. I think Britt Baker's wonderful. I think she's a great talent. European uppercut there from Deeb before chops into the chest of Toni Storm. Going for the clothesline under, and a massive German there from Toni Storm running into Athena, hitting her backside into Athena's face. Going for Britt Baker, but she's up. Oh, Britt Baker swinging neck breaker onto Toni Storm. Britt Baker picking her up, going for the stomp, but Athena putting a stop to it with a double drop kick, going for the clothesline, Serena Deeb. Let's see what happens next. What's Serena Deeb going to do here? Going for Britt Baker. Going for the heel. Europeans uppercuts. Forearm to face. Going for the Irish whip. Serena Deeb in the corner turnbuckle now, but Serena Deeb able to get out of the way before Britt Baker attacks her. Sending her through the ropes, and a neck breaker on the back of the ropes. Nice stuff. Britt Baker grabbing. Oh, Athena overcommitting as well and getting her leg rammed into the ring ropes. Great stuff there from Serena Deeb, man. And the swinging neck breaker in the middle of the ring. Nice stuff, man. Nice stuff. She's smooth as shoot. Guys, we've got 56% of you saying Toni, 11% of you saying Athena, 33% of Britt Baker, DMD, and nobody has said Serena Deeb for this match. Nobody. The ankle lock locked in. Serena Deeb's added a lot to this match, though, hasn't she? She's added a lot to this match. If you've noticed, she's been the one instrumental in some of the really nice spots, like the ring apron spot there, having people attack her and having her use the ropes to their advantage. Really nice. Athena able to lift Britt Baker and Serena Deeb, and just walking around the ring with a pair of them. And a massive suplex on both of them, landing on the face of Britt Baker. Ref, check Britt Baker. He's going to check Britt Baker. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She's not fine. The ref's worried about her. Lifting her up for a pile driver. No, sending Athena over the top. Arena with a spring off the ropes. Oh, massive knees to the face of Toni Storm. The crowd popping for that as Serena Deeb pushes her off. That was a really nice, like swinging code breaker almost. Really nice. Guys, vote in the poll. I want to see who you think is winning this match. Serena really showing her submission game so much like Danielson. Absolutely. Absolutely. A real talent. She's been one of my favorite in this match to watch. I think she's been great. Toni Storm with the DDT. I always love Toni Storm. And it looks like Britt Baker does have a nosebleed from Athena falling her on her face during that suplex. Oh, and Toni Storm gets the pin on Britt Baker. Britt is pissed. Toni Storm getting the pin on Britt Baker. Bloody nose on Britt Baker. Blood running off her face. Toni Storm getting the win. Britt Baker attacking her from behind. Busted nose. Wiping the blood on Toni Storm's face. See, Britt, you're right, Jeff. Britt knows that character work, man. She's looking into the camera. She knows where to find the camera. And here comes Jamie Hayter. What's she gonna do? Crowd popping. Jamie saying no. Jamie saying no to Britt Baker. And they both attack Toni Storm. She's my best friend, says Jamie Hayter. As they both unite in their hatred against Toni Storm. Wow. Hang on. Michael says if Paige comes out, I'm going to lose my mind. Love Paige. Britt Baker, bloody in the ring. You've got 3 against the 2 faces. A stomp. We need someone to level up the odds. We need someone to even the odds. Serena Deeb sending out Athena. Britt Baker going for the lockjaw. Guys, a lot is happening here. A lot is happening. Who's coming? Is it Paige? Is Paige in AEW? Britt Baker didn't know what's going on. Saraya Knight. Paige is in AEW. What the hell? Saraya Knight is in AEW. Massive debut. Crowd going mental. Arthur Ashe Stadium, raising the roof off the house. Saraya Knight, British talent in AEW. What? Looking $1 million, man. I mean, she wanted to wrestle again. This is the right place for her. She can really wrestle. Let's go, man. Reva's just popping. She's got a mouth wide open and she's just popping. AEW. This is Saraya's house. This is Saraya's house. Oh, wow. Let's see what happens, man. Toni Storm and Athena looking shocked on the outside. Wow. This is my house, she's saying to Britt Baker. Getting fired up, man. Good to see her back in the ring. Obviously, the first Pro Wrestling Eve champion, Saraya. Wow. Do you want to come and join me? Saraya saying to Toni Storm. Britt Baker walking off. Saying hello to Athena and Toni Storm. Wow. We're getting a student film from Darby Allin. He's putting bins out, taking out the trash. Got a big ass bin bag over his shoulder. Oh, who are they fighting on Friday? It's a big match, isn't it? Oh, it's House of Black, is it? Obviously, finding out where House of Black are going next. Oh, he's putting him in a cab. He's putting the bin bag in a cab. Darby saying he's heading to a funeral at Arthur Ashe. Is the idea that Malachi is in the body bag? Is that the idea? Wow. Great stuff, man. Best women's match of the year in AEW, maybe. It's a good match. I can't think of one that calls out beyond that. So maybe so. Wait, we've seen two possible women's storylines with Athena and Deeb. Yeah, man. Yeah. Ray Phoenix, Jungle Boy, Eddie Kingston and Sammy Guevara. Big match right there on Rampage. Yeah, we absolutely are seeing lots of stories happening. Holy shit, it's Paige. Michael, the first one to comment that it's Paige. That it is Paige. Oh my God, says Dex. Wow, says Cecily. Yeah, thank you all for joining me for that moment, guys. What a moment for AEW's women's roster. Absolutely. Paige, a real ring technician. It's Saraya Knight. Probably said it wrong at the start. I'll have a watch-along video of that later on. If you can like that video, it really helps us out when they come out, and I'll post it up after the video's finished, just as soon as I can. As soon as I can make a thumbnail and stuff, I should do it now. She's super hot. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman, says Todd. Well, that says me as well. Watch during the AEW Championship match when both go down. Austin Theory and MJF are both going to try and cash in and fail. Thomas Van, hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, that'd be good. Hi, Thomas, says Sassy. Bray who? Lol. Yeah, Saraya Knight, it makes complete sense for her to be in AEW in terms of she wanted to wrestle. WWE wouldn't let her wrestle. She was cleared by some doctors, not cleared by others. She'll be wrestling in AEW. 58% of you thought Toni was going to win that. 25% of you give it to Britt Baker. Always the outside chance that Britt Baker could absolutely win any match. So thank you so much for voting on that. We are going to load up the next match, which is Bryan Danielson versus Jon Moxley for the vacant AEW World Championship. We are 25 minutes from the end of the show. Interesting that they're not giving it more time. Normally with championship matches, they tend to give it an hour, which is why the match sometimes will happen at the top of the hour. It seems like Tony Khan straying away from that, though, in this show, which makes sense as well, because you kind of want that main event to be a main event. I don't think if it was Pac and Cassidy, people would have stayed as much as they are, but people are excited for this main event. It is a big deal. It is an absolute massive deal. The vacant AEW championship on the line. We are getting a new champion. We have 3 championship changes tonight. What a show this has been. We did the vote early on in the stream before the stream started. I asked you who was going to win, Bryan Danielson or Jon Moxley. Guys, I want to hear who you think now. After the rest of the show. Let's see who you think is going to win. Vote says Hassan. What a match, says Sassy. Absolutely. Really good match. Yeah, it was a really good match. The stuff that Serena Deeb was doing was outstanding. Lol, Todd, I feel the same right now. I love Paige so much. Nice. I think that you just make this a thing now where Austin Theory at every pay-per-view tries to cash in, but fails in halftime ways. Yes, man, that'd be fun. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? So what's the lowdown on this page? I don't know much about her. The very first Pro Wrestling Eve champion was Saraya Knight. If you've ever seen the film Fighting With My Family, which was produced by The Rock, it was all about Paige and her struggle as an early wrestler becoming a superstar in WWE. One of the first women's wrestlers in WWE since sort of Lita and Trish, who was given the opportunity, I guess, in early NXT days to really sort of show women's wrestling and showcase women's wrestling as something that was not just the Divas division. And while she won the Divas Championship, she was certainly one of the first wrestlers that was bringing women's wrestling to the next level. On NXT, and ended up fighting AJ Lee, CM Punk's wife, current wife, to win the Divas Championship on a night after WrestleMania, I believe. A real talent in the ring, a real wrestler in the ring. She came back very briefly in a faction, I believe. Was she in the Riot Squad? Was she with Ruby Soho or something like that in WWE? And during a house show, had a drop kick to the back of her head and ended up injuring her neck, getting a stinger. She was out for years prior to this, and then ever since then, they've had her on various shows. She was part of the Total Divas that WWE do, as well as talk shows and stuff like that when they were doing the Fox News stuff. And just, but seriously, an in-ring talent, like one of the earliest, before you had the sort of horsewomen of Sasha, Charlotte, Becky Lynch and Bayley, who sort of took that women's revolution and run with it. It was Paige for her in-ring ability that sort of paved the way. That'd be my sort of quick rundown of Paige. And she's a wonderful talent. You can see more of her on Pro Wrestling Eve as well, from a very young Paige. Her family is also quite a controversial wrestling family, actually. Like I said, the film Fighting With My Family, it's all about Paige and her rise into WWE. It's really good. A good film with there's a fella from Nick Frost, is it? Nick Lane, who does the stuff with does Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz and with Simon Pegg. Yeah, it's cool. So there you go, man. There's my I hope that helps, man. She's good. She's really good. She's kind of that veteran worker. And much like Danielson, unable to work in WWE for a long time. Frustrated by that, I think. And here she is in AEW. The best place for her. Great interview with Saraya, with Moxie's wife. She says she's going to be like Ric Flair, wrestling for a long time. Her mum still wrestles. Her mum and dad still wrestle on their own wrestling company in the UK, and do a lot of work. The Knight family. Please like and subscribe. Indeed, Sassy. We are going into our main event. It's Danielson versus Moxley 2 for the championship, baby. Voted for Danielson because Mox needs rest and relaxation. Here we go. The big build-up. Justin Roberts. No William Regal at commentary. No. No, it seems... Is he on commentary? I missed him if he is. I mean, guys, this is the first time these two have met since being in the Blackpool Combat Club. These are part of the same faction. And this is for the biggest award in pro wrestling, the AEW Vacant title. Jon Moxley. Cool. Let's hit live, so I'm up to date on it. Let's seem to not doing Regal on commentary. They might have him for an angle tugged. He might come out if someone's getting really hurt and say, hang on a second. Oh, no, he's on commentary. And MJF with a casino chip right up in the bleachers. Watching over the crowd, watching the match. Knowing he can cash in whenever he wants. 513. What's 513? Oh, Moxley's tattoo. Mox and Danielson absolutely feeling each other out early on in the match. Danielson's ring gear looks awesome, by the way. Love the red and white, which is kind of traditional Danielson, but with the sort of blood effect of the red. It's nice. Chops from Danielson and Moxley now in the middle of the ring. Danielson taking him down, but Moxley able to get him with a leg lock. Nice, another chop. Beautiful technical stuff here. This is the thing with Moxley. He's able to, at the minute, he's able to turn into any sort of wrestling match he wants, isn't he? He's just having these great matches with so many different people. Sassy knows everything about Moxley. She certainly does. And this is why I'm asking. You don't think I was asking everyone in chat what the 513 is? What's the 513, Sass? Let us know. Let us know. I suppose I can have you guys, if you're interested, after the show, anyone that wants to pop in, give your opinions of the show, we can absolutely do that. Chop there from Moxley, chop there from Danielson. Moxley saying, come on. Oh, the front row is distracted by MJF being up in the bleachers. Wow, that's bad, isn't it? Like half the front row is turned away, not watching this match. Mad. Irish whip from Danielson before the drop kick to Moxley's face. Moxley readjusting his jaw from that. As Danielson saying, come on, let's go. Moxley's looking like he's getting angry. Shouting at Danielson as Danielson keeps with the chops. Moxley now unleashing in the corner on Danielson. Moxley being sent into the turnbuckle and the running boot from Danielson again, rocking Moxley as we see MJF in the background in that shot. Chop there from Danielson. And a massive chop, man. Massive chop from Danielson that pops the crowd. And another one. No holding back, these two. I do, says Sassy. So what's the 513 tattoo? What's that? I do. Danielson is not going to fuel Mox smart. Yes, he certainly is. What do you mean he's not going to fuel him? He seems to be getting angry. Kick to the back of Mox. Obviously, they've been building up Mox versus MJF, but I do feel like Danielson and MJF could have a long time feud here. I'd love to see Danielson with the chip, with the belt, with MJF constantly hovering over with that chip. Yeah, question for you, Sassy. What's the 513 tattoo on Mox's thumb there? Do you know? Ismaldar, welcome. He says Mox won. Well, we shall see. We are currently 15 minutes away from the end of the show. So let's see. I wonder if we get anything big at the end of the show since we got Paige. I don't think so. I don't think so, Michael. I think Paige is the thing you want to be talking about, isn't it? Paige in AEW, clearly building up to a feud with Britt Baker. About Mox, yeah, the 513 tattoo. What's that all about? Do we know? 513, Sassy, on his thumb. What is that all about? What does that mean? head being sent into the turnbuckle before multiple shots from Danielson. Feels like Danielson is beating the living crap out of Moxley, to be honest with you. This match has all been about him hitting him really hard, hasn't it? Danielson being sent down. Oh, we've got conflicting reports. Dex says a 513 is a Cincinnati area code. Sassy is saying, oh, diving knee strike, putting Mox down. Sassy saying it's his mum's birthday. Oh, could be both, man. Could be both. I want MJF to cash in. It's not going to happen tonight, Dale. I don't think. MJF, you might think you want it. Who am I to tell you what you think you want? Drop kick there from Danielson. But the story of him being in the background stalking Danielson is actually great for someone like MJF. He's got a real threat looming over Danielson or Moxley, whoever wins this match. And so, yeah, while the cash-in will be a big spot, the story of him with that chip is actually a much more exciting prospect. Does that make sense? Mox, I think Legends, not Seth. Interesting, man. Interesting. As in Seth Rollins, after the German that sends Mox to the floor. Yeah, I think Mox has been the rest of the year. I bet Sassy's right, well. don't go straight against Dex. Jeff will tell us. 513, is that the Cincinnati area code? Mum's birthday. I suppose these are both things we could find out. It might be both, man. It might be both. Mox lost, I think, Legends, not Seth. Right, okay, cool. It's man. Cool. And MJF making the tease that he's making a call. Is he going to call Tony Khan? Is he hell? But that's the tease, man. That's the tease that we're going to get every week, and I think that's great. Sassy says you are right, to Dex, I'd assume. Also, a rose tattoo for his daughter. Nice. For his wife, and said. For Renee and his daughter. MJF just on a phone call. Is he phoning Tony Khan? That's the tease, isn't it? That's the tease. Asking for more money. And another chop onto Moxley. I think Moxley's going away for a while. He's beating the living chip out of his chest. Yeah, that sounds better to have more of a storyline. Yeah, you know that we're all excited for a cash in. You know, and it would be exciting now, but the idea of MJF with that chip is tense. It's tension, and that's what I'd like to see, you know, week in, week out, see MJF with the upper hand. He can cash in at any point, you know. He's a despicable heel. Arthur Renee and Sai is one of the weapons that he used. Oh, really? Cool. Nice. Thanks, Sassy. Sassy, the walking encyclopedia of Moxley. MJF looks bored, needs another spray tan. Tony Schiavone. He does look great. Looks like he's got jaundice or something, Taz saying. Hilarious. I'm assuming you're in break because I don't think we'll have said that on TV. And driving them knees into the ground. Danielson with a knee to the back of Moxley as he's got his arm in a leg lock, really working on the back of Moxley here. Danielson has been on top during this whole match, hasn't he? Oh, yeah, I see the rose there, Sassy. Nice, I love tattoos with me. I need more tattoos, man. Oh, I'd love to get some tattoos for Christmas. I think I might ask for some money for Christmas to get my tattoos. I want a sleeve. I want a band sleeve. Going all the way up. I've got my Wednesday 13 tattoo. One of my favourite bands right there. Wednesday 13. Met him. That's a story. Met him on my 21st birthday and he signed my arm. Oh, the psycho knee, sending Moxley down. Met him on my 21st birthday and I thought it was awesome and he signed my arm and I was always going to get it tattooed and I never did. And then I met him a few years back around my birthday again, actually. It was for a birthday present. And I was like, dude, I was talking to him for a while and I was like, yeah, I was working with Robert Plant the other night and like, I'm more starstruck by you. And love Wednesday, one of my favorite singers. And it's probably not for everyone. It's horror punk type stuff. Love Wednesday 13. He was in Murder Dolls and Frankenstein Drag Queens from Planet 13. Murder Dolls being Joey Johnston's band for the drummer from Slipknot. Anyway, learned a lot from John Moxley. And then so I was like, dude, if you sign my arm for me, I was supposed to get it done on my 21st. I wimped out because I was trying to be an actor. And you shouldn't get tattoos doing that. And I was like, but that's not going to happen anymore. So sign me again, baby, and I'll get it done. And he did. And I got it done. I mean, Dad always calls it Whiz on my arm, but it's clearly a Wednesday 13. Nice signature as well. There's he signed over a bloody spot thing, and the tattoo artist won't go over it. God, it's washed out a bit now. Not the best tattoo artist at all. Person that did my leg tattoo, much better, man. Much better. Cracking artist. So, yeah, going to get a band sleeve, have Wednesday at the top, and then maybe Papa from Ghost, maybe Ozzy, maybe Kiss. Yeah. Nice. Both are right on the tattoo, says Sassy. Yeah, great. So, a really nice sort of reference to both Cincinnati and his mother. Really cool. Moxley ripping at the back of Bryan Danielson's back. MJF had he just come back. He certainly did. He certainly did. The devil is back. Shame they can't pay off the CM Punk and MJF storyline that they were going to do in it. Hi is Smai, says Sassy. Both are right on the side. Awesome technical match. Yes, good. It's just been a bit one-sided for me. Sending Moxley into the rope as the camera's just whizzing around. Danielson, there we go. There's the camera. Moxley's grabbing the camera. Oh, okay. Thought there was going to be a spot there. Massive back body drop there from Danielson, but his leg as he's gone down as well. MJF just clapping away. The bell lock locked in. The bell lock locked in. Mox has to sell Danielson. Yeah. Pretty good match so far, says Michael. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? Because it has a lot of expectation on it. A lot of expectation on it. If you was going to have a tattoo of a wrestler, who would you have? I'd have 3 wrestlers, actually, Dale. Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love. I think I'd go for a few faces of Foley if I was going to do a wrestler. I think that's what I'd do. That makes sense, doesn't it? It's great characters. And I love Mick Foley, you know. Second favorite wrestler of all time. Oh, wow. Locking legs and slapping faces. Interesting spot. Danielson now punching to the chest of Moxley. Sassy obviously says Mox. Obviously, with a tattoo of Mox. Guys, at the end of this show, I am going to share the link to StreamYards if you want to join me. You are more than welcome. Come and say hello. Let's talk about Paige joining AEW. You can talk about the show while I start making a thumbnail for the reaction video I'm going to have to do. Moxley now locked up by Danielson as Danielson's putting in them elbows. A staple of the Blackpool Combat Club. No, Mankind. Yeah, I said Mankind, didn't I? Mick Foley. Oh, no, I said Mick Foley. Sorry, Mankind, Dude Love, and Cactus Jack. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's where I'd go. Maybe one day it will be my favorite wrestler, Kenny Omega. Macho Man Randy Savage, I'd quite happily have. Oh, a lariat there from Moxley. When I was getting married, during COVID. Didn't end up happening. I was due to have a stag do at Download, and that got cancelled the year. And one of the days we was all going to go dressed as wrestlers, and I was going to go as Macho Man. That's how you roll. The knee to the face. Moxley kicks out. MJF looking stunned by how quick that was. Oh, man, the audience are distracted by MJF, especially in the front row. They love MJF. The other would be Malachi, says Sassy. Lovely stuff, man. Tommy End, great wrestler. I give Dom from my Elite Crate. It was a badge, and it was a pin badge, and on top of it was a magnet, and the magnet was like his mask, and then he took it off, and it had Tommy End underneath. Great badge. Dom loved it, so I was like, oh, mate, here you go, mate. Pushing back on Danielson's knee. Mox now working on the back of Danielson's leg, going up with this stomp. Whoa. Oh, paradigm shift, Death Rider, what do you want to call it? And a kick out from Danielson. After the Seth Rollins stomp. MJF shocked. Wow. Guys, if you could get a tattoo of a wrestler, who would it be? Let us know in chat. Interesting that the video screens are showing MJF. Like, that must be frustrating for people who are trying to watch the action, I guess. I hope it's changing. Who can't see right at the back. He's got the wrist captured, and he's locked in them kicks to the face of Moxley. Moxley now with boots of his own to Danielson's face. Yeah, it's a good solid match, isn't it? MJF beats Danielson for the belt? Yes, I think so. I like Regal on the mic, says Joey. Regal on the mic's great, man. You know, he's got a podcast out as well, Joey. Do you know the other podcast, the podcast I've been listening to? Like, I've listened to every episode, but I'm a big fan of him anyway. Mick Foley's just started doing a podcast on YouTube called Foley's Pod. Next time you're in Bath, or next time you're doing some work around the house or whatever, bang it on. It's so good. Oh, man, you want massively into WWE. Man, you will have been, I think it was during the Attitude Era, weren't you, Joey? Dex has got a wrestling tattoo, an Undertaker symbol. My favorite wrestling character. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, cracking wrestling character. I don't think he's my favorite. I'd say the Foley was my favorite character. That whole sort of three-face thing. I love that. His podcast is great, says Sassy. Yeah, I've listened to everyone. I play a video game and put that on, and that's me relaxed. Knee to the arm of Moxley going up on the ramp right now. Moxley, Death Rider onto the ring ramp. Because of the ramp, it's rolled Bryan straight into the ring. Moxley going up for the pin, looking frantic too, and a kick out. And that's two Death Riders that Bryan Danielson has kicked out of. We are at the top of the hour nearly, guys. Ever going longer? Choke now from Moxley onto Danielson. Choke. Is he going to be able to get the choke here on Danielson? Danielson going for the run, running on the turnbuckle. No, Moxley's going for it. He's really trying to put Danielson to sleep. He's putting Danielson to sleep. And it's over. It's over. Moxley has put Danielson to sleep. Jon Moxley is our winner. Jon Moxley not getting any time off. Not getting any time off. Do they have extra time tonight? I mean, no, it seems like they're pushing it. I'll put it that way. Draping the belt, MJF looking Regal coming into the ring. I'm surprised it didn't end a bit earlier. Yes, says Sassy. Please like and subscribe. Sassy, in all of her excitement about Moxley, still got time to hit that like and subscribe button. Wow, a shocker. Absolutely, Michael. Great, though. Great. Moxley and MJF is going to be fire. Danielson getting up, saying no to William Regal. Oh, it's all happening in the ring. As the fade to black, it feels like the match went a minute longer than it should have done. We should have had a little bit more to see what happens. I'm hoping it comes back on my stream, guys, and I'll tell you exactly what's happening in the ring so we know what direction we're heading in the future. Yes, it has come back on. Danielson has the belt. He's put the belt around the waist of Jon Moxley, showing fair play between both of them. MJF looking on. Yeah, there we go. So no sort of big shocker at the end. It was Danielson celebrating with Moxley and putting the belt on him. Mox wins, says Sauce. Congratulations, Sassy. I'm shocked, says Sassy. So am I. And so seem most of you guys. 82% of us, including me, thought Danielson was winning tonight. Mox has won. It feels like that title's going on MJF sooner rather than later. What a cracking show. And if you want to join me to talk on that show, I'm going to put a link into the chat. Please do just hit that button. Yeah. I hit the StreamYard link and you can come and join me on chat. Let's talk about it. If you have a phone, you can use that. If you don't want your face to be seen, you don't have your face to be seen. It's entirely up to you. Come and hang out with me as we chat for 15 minutes about all that. And you guys are in charge of it. So while I make a thumbnail, because I don't want to be up too late. 3-time champion, officially the record holder. Thanks. And MJF is not happy. Well, let's have someone who can talk about that. It's Sassy. How you doing, Sassy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Are you a happy lady right now?
Actually, I'm not.
What?
I'm not.
Are we going to have to change like your blanket and your bed mug and everything to Danielson?
No, it's not that. It's just that I just feel for him because he hasn't had a break since he came back in January.
And he's been working super hard.
Hard. And I'm so worried about the fact that they're going to push him so hard that he's going to get injured and be out for a while, which they can't afford him being out for a long period of time. It's just a lot of pressure to put on someone's back, especially someone who isn't even signed to your company.
I reckon he is. In the
Well,
background.
Dan said that he wasn't.
Who said he wasn't?
Dan.
Yeah, Dan said he wasn't either, didn't he? I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of it, Sassy. I don't know what's going on with the contract situation. But look, he's a company guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
I mean, that title's not going to WWE. He's an absolute company guy. So, the other thing is, Sassy, they could have put the belt on Danielson, and Tony Khan knew that, and Mox knew that, and Mox, it will have been Mox's decision to say, okay, give this to me. I've got the story to tell with MJF. You know, so exciting times though, Sassy, eh?
Yeah, it is. I asked the question for the group because I was really curious to get other people's ideas about who is this person who's spreading rumors. And it seems to always go to Meltzer, or it seems to always Meltzer comes up with these things. So
Meltzer or Sean Ross Sapp, yeah.
And I agreed partially with Todd that it could be CM Punk, but to me that's too easy. And I thought about something that Kenny Omega said when they had their locker room meeting, and Kenny Omega said that 80% of the people who were in AEW he would have never hired.
Yeah, there's been a bit of back and forth on that because some people are saying it was meant as a joke and he was actually looking at Will Ospreay at the time. So it's difficult to read. We weren't there, was we?
No, and they have not put a time limit on their suspensions.
They haven't. Well, they might have done, but we might not know about it as well.
But I'm just wondering if the Bucks and Kenny Omega might be a little bitter because other people are raising in the company. And Tony Khan is putting his confidence and stuff into other people to give him advice now.
Really good point. I personally think, Sassy, and this is just me shootballing, I guess, is I think Tony Khan is talking to his EVPs, as he should be, about the issues that he's having. So the whole Malachi Black thing, the fact that his mental health has been talked about, he was not happy with that getting leaked. So I think Malachi and Tony have had a conversation. Tony's had a conversation with the leaders of his company around the situation to look for advice, which includes the EVPs. And I don't think the EVPs are leaking it out directly, but I think that they're telling people within the locker room, and it's getting out that way. And I think as a manager of any sort, there's certain things that you need to keep private, and that mental health is 100% one of them. We should not be sharing that out. Look at the Brody Lee situation. You know, the company was great back then. The reason CM Punk went to that company, ironically, was the whole Brody Lee situation when he saw how well handled that was and how you could keep a secret in wrestling. And it seems right now that the thing that has undone CM Punk and is undoing AEW to an extent is that they can't keep a secret.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen when the Elite come back, because everyone also has been talking about the fact that Tony Khan views Mox almost like family.
Okay.
That they're very close. And he's also very close to Bryan and Jericho. And I wonder when they come back, is there going to be a power struggle? Because they said that the locker room is in much better shape now that Moxley, Danielson, and Jericho have been working with the locker room, and they're the locker room leaders.
Wow. I think there'd be an absolute merit in taking off the EVP status to anyone that's a wrestler. I don't even think you should make Jericho, Moxley, and Danielson EVPs. I think EVPs should be a completely separate thing, a business thing, not a wrestling thing, because it causes friction that's unnecessary.
Yeah, well, they've all three said that they don't want titles because this is what they do in wrestling. This is their job as being older wrestlers. They're supposed to be mentors. They're supposed to be coaches.
Yep.
And that was something that the Elite and CM Punk did not do when they were.
No, I mean, it's hard because the Elite have had some incredible matches, and Kenny Omega didn't always win the title. You know, he did do the jobs when he needed to. The Young Bucks, even, I mean, their early title reign this year, they stepped in after the whole Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, because apparently it was supposed to be them that won the title at the ladder match. So they sort of had to step in because that was where they was going with the story. Personally, what I would have done is swapped out Jeff and Matt's story to Darby and Sting.
Yeah.
You know, because they feel very similar to a Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy team at the moment, that's for sure. Cool. I'll go through some comments, Sassy, and then we'll go through the show, shall we? Guys, I've put the StreamYard link up. If you want to join me and Sassy, you absolutely can. Sassy is our wonderful moderator who's doing a freaking awesome job. Thanks, Sass. You're a star. Great to see Saraya back. Yes, I agree. Sassy making good points. She always does, Joey. She always does. Whether she's in chat, whether she's on stream, she's always making good points. Michael's off to bed. Good night, Mox, dude.
Good night, Mox, buddy.
Sorry I missed the party, Aunt Joseph. It's all good, mate. As long as you're having a good day. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing our thoughts at the end of the night. Sassy is right, says Dex. Plus, Mox is still running hard with GCW as their world champion. Plus, New Japan stuff. Yeah, he could bet himself out. That's your fear, isn't it? That's your fear.
Yeah, and he has, if you've read his book, he has burned himself out in the past.
Right. Well, let's hope it doesn't lead to that because he is a star, an absolute wrestler of the year. I agree, Joseph. I agree.
According to PWI,
oh,
he is
piss
not.
off with PWI. Piss off. That Roman Reigns was Wrestler of the Year. Are you kidding
And
me?
he was, and Mox was 12th.
Did Roman Reigns even hit the 10 matches that PWI requires?
Yeah, he did.
Barely. Mox did 10 matches in 1 week. No.
Well, yeah, he did 3 actually at Nashville during Starrcade. He did 3 matches. 2 of them were in the same 24-hour period.
Good lad. The thing is, the Pro Wrestling Insider's Wrestler of the Year is based on lots of different. There's a lot of kayfabe involved in that, and Roman Reigns has been the champion of the dual champion, both brands, of the largest company in the world. So if you're taking kayfabe into that, Roman Reigns is probably your champion. Okada was number 2. There was a couple. Adam Page was number 4. Moxley's above that, way above that, So yeah.
Well, he's only a 2-time champion because they don't have anybody caliber enough to be a champion in WWE.
That's right. Well, and actually, I think it's a bad thing for the brand as well at the minute. But hey ho, let's hope they do the right thing and put someone over with Roman. I'll be really annoyed if it's Cody or someone like that because they just don't need it, Sass.
Yeah, it's going to end up being Cody.
Yeah.
So. And this Logan Paul thing is a disaster. Because Seth Rollins should be going for that belt and winning it.
The thing is, Sassy, the Saudi shows don't really matter. They're at an awkward time for you guys in the US to watch because it's super early in the morning, isn't it? So it doesn't really matter. It's a bit like Clash of the Castle. Nothing consequential happened at that show. The only consequential thing was a Dom heel turn. Everything else, you didn't need to watch that show. And the reason to do that is because it's at a difficult time for an American audience to watch. So you can't have any big story beats. So, yeah. Cool. So, yeah, Logan Paul, Roman Reigns, cool, whatever. Just get it done. I don't care enough about it. Elite will return at Full Gear most likely. Full Gear in November. Yeah, I'd assume they'd be back by then. I'd assume they'd be back by then, Joseph. Dale says, is Paige going to be wrestling in AEW? I'd assume so.
She talked to Renee, and she said that she's going to wrestle as long as Ric Flair wrestled. As long as he's cleared, she's wrestling.
Yeah, and the thing is, she did say that in the podcast, I remember, and she talked a lot about when she was talking about wrestling. I was like, yeah, AEW is the right place for her, and it is the right place, isn't it? It's the second biggest band in the world, and she can do some great stuff on there. I don't even think she'll be a champion, but I think she'll work with a lot of people and teach them a lot of things.
Yeah, I think she's coming in like a coach status, but I said this before. AEW isn't going to go on an uprise until Ring of Honor is completely done, and they have to have a streaming service.
Yes, I agree. We'll get there. It'll get there soon.
Yep.
About wrestlers suspended, which one, if any, will we never see in AEW? Joey, great question. If there's any one, I'd say it'd be CM Punk.
I agree.
CM Punk. I mean, he was the. Now let's not, because we only know so much. We've heard that he was potentially the first one to throw the punch. That press conference he was instigating what happened backstage. He was calling people out and not giving them an opportunity to defend themselves and saying stuff like, if you want to call me out, come backstage and call me out. And guess what they did? Went backstage and called him out. And it didn't end very nicely.
Yeah, and the thing is, he really badmouthed and tried to belittle the youth.
He did. Yeah.
And to me, for a company like AEW that prides itself on its youth roster, that's something you can't come back from.
No. No. And my concern is, while you hear about stuff like this happening with the Elite, like I've heard that he's a great locker room talent in terms of supporting people. I've heard that he's been working a lot with people like Powerhouse Hobbs and staying and watching the matches and stuff like that, which is great. But if he didn't like a younger talent in the Adam Page situation, like Adam Page doesn't have that sort of power that the Young Bucks and Kenny have to sort of stand up to that as well. And we haven't seen any retaliation from Page about the whole CM Punk thing.
It's not in Page's character, number one.
No.
And the other thing too is that when you talk to people in WWE, they say that he's a Gemini. There's a side of him that's really nice. If he likes you, and he's behind you 100%. But if he does not like you, he's vicious.
Well, that's not good for the wrestling industry, and that's not good for any company.
No. I can't see them bringing him back also, because how many injuries has he had since he's been there? There have been numerous.
Yeah. It's a good year for him, though. Good year. Just ended abruptly. I mean, it's so sad when you think like he overshadowed that show with that press conference. Like,
yeah, he destroyed all that good work.
Yeah.
That everybody else did and took away everyone's glory. But Kevin Owens has been talking a lot about Punk, and he said that's part of his personality.
Right.
But, well.
When you think of all the wonderful work that happened over that weekend across both companies, Punk made it all about himself, and it wasn't about the company; it was all about himself. Not good, man. Not good.
No.
And hopefully, if he is back, they can just control him. That's what they need to do. Oh yes, Dale says Todd is about Paige wrestling in AEW. I'd definitely assume so. Yes, but they'll bring her on carefully due to past injuries. Yeah, for the start, for sure. I mean. Do we wait till Full Gear, or do we do a named show to bring her on for a first match? I guess a named show. Full Gear November seems quite a way away.
Yeah, then they can bring somebody up from Dark.
Yeah.
To wrestle her. I can't see her in a match against Athena or Jade or any of those right away.
No, I think Full Gear is going to be her and Britt Baker. Is it though, or are they going to do Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker? The problem with Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker is you've turned Jamie's face then, and you really want Jamie Hayter and Toni Storm, don't you?
Yeah, you really do. But I mean, and now it looks like she's not feuding with Britt. So I'm wondering, are they going to do a 3-way? With Toni, her, and Britt, and then she double crosses Jamie again.
Maybe. Interesting. I think the one thing I will say about, it was a great women's match tonight as well. It's a great show tonight. I think the one thing they're doing is really building in some stories for that women's division just in these few matches. So I'm really happy about that. It feels like we've got a lot of different things going on, and it's not too much. It's just really smooth. Does that make sense? Yeah, the MJF Moxley thing is going to be epic. It certainly is. That's going to be epic. I'm hoping Lee and Swerve turn heel, because I think they would be a great heel tag team. I'm surprised they didn't tonight. I think they would have been. I think Keith Lee would be great as a heel. Sassy, our podcast. We're only a little podcast, and Dex has donated to help support us. Thank you so much, Dex. Thank you, Dex. Thank you, man. We do pay for StreamYards. It does help us pay for that. So thank you, my friend. Curious question. Assuming MJF is the next champion, who beats him for it? I'm thinking Hangman, and thank you for the entertainment. Dex, you guys make watching wrestling fun for me, man. You absolutely do. Same thing here. Yeah. Isn't it great? It's what I look forward to every Wednesday. We just know that we're all going to be here. It's great. Who beats him for it then? Do you want to go first, or shall I, Sassy? You can go first, because I'm going to put a surprise out there. Okay. Who beats MJF? Wardlow.
I think Malachi is going to come back, and it's going to be Malachi.
Oh, nice.
Because since all the stuff with the rumors come out, they owe him big. And they owe him big. He's there until 2024.
Yep.
And I think I think that Wardlow is a good choice. Mm-hmm. But I think Wardlow is going to be, I hope, still TNT champion, and he'll have a match with Brody King, with Buddy Murphy.
There's lots of exciting stuff for Wardlow coming up.
Yeah, and there is. And I think that they're going to put it on someone that people are going to least respect. I would say Danielson or Malachi.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is, Sassy, it doesn't really matter, because what we know we're getting with MJF, in a similar sense to Punk, is we're going to get a great story. And that's the thing that matters. Whoever it goes to, it'll be a great story. So, that's why I say Wardlow. Wardlow and MJF did some great work, didn't they? So, yeah. Todd loves the Wardlow idea. Yeah, it's swinging it back around to that again. Joseph says the Elite will stay, not sure on Punk. Interesting. Yes, makes sense, Joseph. Montez Ford should win the Royal Rumble and beat Roman Reigns at Mania. I'd be down with that, man. I'd be down with that.
So would I.
The person that beats Roman should be someone like Montez Ford, should be someone like Gunther, should be someone like Sami Zayn even. Like, give it to someone to push someone, not just like a Big E title win that means absolutely jack shit. Like, give it to someone that means something.
Yeah, I think that the only person they can give it to is Gunther. Because he would, you can see him legitimately beating Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I think they're going to do the faction thing at Survivor Series. I think because they're doing War Games, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the Bloodline versus Gunther's faction.
And I think it's off. I also think Judgment Day is going to be in there.
Oh, you think it's going to be Judgment Day instead? Oh, it could be.
No, and Imperium. Because remember the last Survivor Series, they had NXT versus SmackDown versus Raw. So they had 3.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't even bring NXT in and make it a 4x4.
Wow. Well, let's see where Triple H goes with this.
I hope they do a woman's War Games.
They have done before, haven't they?
Yeah, and it was really amazing.
Good. Yeah, it was really good. Better than the men's one that year, I think.
That
was when Adam Cole was still in WWE. No, Bray Wyatt beats Roman. Yeah, another interesting choice. I don't know if Wyatt needs it. Rumors of the Wyatt faction even before he's back with the whole White Rabbit thing and ticking clock and carrying cross and all that. It's
yeah, and the other thing too, he's got to get rid of 2 belts.
Yes, yeah, but that's why people are saying like, oh, give Drew 1 belt and then Roman can keep the other belt. No, once a person wins that belt, that's the important win. The first one is the important win. The second one will happen a month or 2 later, but it won't be important.
But one of those belts is going to Cody,
which is cool. Which I think is a great story. I think that's the best sort of story
because I think Cody will win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, cool. So maybe you do Roman 2 nights at Mania. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to get the Rock yet, do we? I suppose if they're not getting the Rock, you need to lose them belts at Mania by the latest, don't you? Cool. The Wyatt family reunion of sorts beats the Bloodline. Interesting, yeah. Bray Wyatt, Karrion Kross. They're comparing them to the puppets, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't think they will, though. I think they're going to go full on Alice in Wonderland, to be honest with you.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would
Alice
love
in Wonderland's
that.
Fascinating. Lewis Carroll is fascinating, man.
Yeah, and I hope that they don't bring Alexa Bliss into that.
Yeah, I like Bliss, but
I like Bliss too, and I think that she's good enough that she can stand on her own without having to lean on Bray.
I actually thought her Fiend gimmick was better than the Fiend.
Yeah, it was, but she needs her own gimmick.
Yeah. The thing with Alexa is she can, because I've been thinking about this a lot with Bray Wyatt, because obviously Dom's massive into Bray Wyatt, and I always wind him up about it, but I really have a reason why I don't like Bray Wyatt, and it's his wrestling. He doesn't pay things off, Sassy.
No, he doesn't. I don't care for him as a wrestler, and I see him more as a character than a wrestler.
He absolutely is, but the problem I've got, Sassy, is the match, the match at the end of the story of everything else. The stories are great, the stories are engaging, and the character's great, but to a point. But the match at the end is what is the ending to the story, and every time it's been a disappointing ending. The only one I can think of that wasn't was against Bryan Danielson. But I mean, you're wrestling against Bryan Danielson, who's like Shawn Michaels, can wrestle a broom, you know?
And he looked horrible.
Yeah.
Even wrestling Danielson. And that match with Seth in Hell in a Cell gave me nightmares. I could not believe that match was that bad.
Yeah, it was so bad. So the stuff with Orton, it's just garbage. And I think it's his moveset. WWE really limit certain people on the moveset, and I think Wyatt is one who they've really limited. I think he's way more capable of doing something in the ring than we actually get to see. And then they start giving him stuff like the neck break move, which is just garbage, isn't it?
Yeah, and my fear is, and I think this was something that AEW was after him for a period of time, but when someone's that careless in the ring, you may injure someone.
Yeah.
And he hasn't yet, but it's coming.
I wish he'd gone to New Japan. I really do. I think seeing Wyatt develop a wrestling style, even as a bland character, whatever, seeing him work more in the ring with people and really develop this sort of unique. He's got a unique offense, but it's so limited. It's like the 5 moves of doom.
I would really love it if they had him destroy NXT and then come to the main roster.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Because the other thing about him, which was why Vince fired him, is that he doesn't put in the work in the weight room to get himself into wrestling shape.
Okay. Interesting. Well, guys, if you want to, are you watching SmackDown on Friday, Sassy?
Yeah, I'll be moderating for Dom.
There we go. So go and join Dom. I'm pretty sure Dan will probably want to join him. I'm working, I think. So from the Jam, I'm doing from the Jam, which are members of the Jam, Sassy. Do you know the Jam? Yeah. I was working. Is it Steve Hackett from Genesis last night?
Yes, I love Genesis.
I was working with Hackett last night. So yeah, fun days. Rock and roll. Thank you for joining me, Sassy. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to have a reaction video coming up very shortly, guys. If you could go and like and subscribe to that, subscribe, like the video, watch it. It helps us out.
And I'm pretty sure we'll have a reaction video from Dom.
That's if we can capture the footage. I don't know if
it's PG.
Yeah, I think you know what I'm getting at, Sassy. It's going to be a very you'll need to remind him to have some screen wash, Sassy.
Prayers, please.
Absolutely. Oh man, it's going to be so funny. Guys, it's been a wonderful night. Thank you for joining me, Sassy. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. As always, Wednesdays are awesome, and you guys make it awesome.
We didn't need to discuss the matches because all the matches were fantastic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, quick review of the show. Bloody awesome, right?
Yes, just awesome. Not a down match whatsoever. A lot of open ends for new storylines.
Yeah.
Oh, the report card. Okay, the report card for the night. Okay.
It's on.
Todd's not going to let us get away with it. It's not doing the report card.
Got to give the people what they want. The first match, of course, was Jericho and Claudio Castagnoli. Jericho's been on form again, Sassy.
Yes, and I love the surprise of this.
Yeah.
I really love the surprise of this. And it's also building up the potential feud between the Jericho Society and Daniel Garcia as well.
Man. I love that at the end where Daniel Garcia was off on the ramp and he gave him a handshake, but I think it was kind of unwilling. I'm surprised we didn't see anything at the end of the show tonight, but maybe they run out of time because it might have gone a bit long.
But great match. Jericho's in excellent shape and just a great match. You didn't know who was going to win. It was back and forth. It was everything that you wanted in a match.
And the match up against each other, with the sharpshooter and the Walls of Jericho and stuff like that, it all matches. These two put on a real show. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The next match was the tag match we'd all been waiting for, the Acclaimed and Swerve in Our Glory. My match of the night. I thought it was a really solid match. Some great story stuff. Max Caster selling of the leg was really good. Going for that mic drop several times and then being able to get it at the end to get the win was really good stuff. I thought it was great. Maybe not as good as their All-In match, but what a moment for them lads.
Yeah, and all of the possible stories now that are in your head about, is Lee going to blame Swerve for hitting him in the head? I'll just be really interested in the promos and the interviews over the next couple of weeks to see what they have planned.
Absolutely. And I'm looking forward to the next feud. We saw FTR and Gun Club having a match backstage to see who's going to face the champions. And I think Gun Club are going to surprise people here. Everyone in chat said it's going to be FTR.
Yeah, it's a natural that Gun Club is going to go after the Acclaim. I mean, it just fits.
Yeah, they helped raise each other up on the roster. They've helped elevate each other as two teams who were certainly on the undercard earlier this year. They've worked together to make it big. And the thing is, if FTR go against the Acclaimed, I mean, the Acclaimed didn't win in that against FTR. So you've got to avoid it. And the way you avoid it is you have Gun Club cheat, Sassy.
Yes, of course. And there's a great opening now because since Claudio no longer has the belt, are they going to have him and Danielson go after FTR? Because I would love to see that.
That'd be really good, wouldn't it? There'd be some great matches. That could certainly bring Dax Howard and FTR back into the talking point for sure. The match after that was Pac and Orange Cassidy. These two always put on a solid show. Not a lot of story going into it. Sorry, go on, Sassy.
Yeah, I don't understand why people don't realize that Pac is a heel. Because he is a heel. He's always been a heel.
It's because we love him too much, Sass.
I know, and so the hammer didn't surprise me not one bit. But Cassidy, oh my God, the trajectory for him is just amazing.
He's doing great, and the thing that I love about him with Pac is the silliness that Cassidy does. Pac sells it in the correct way, in the way that it frustrates him, and so I always enjoy Cassidy matches against Pac. You know what I always say about Cassidy? Like, I'm hot and cold on him. Sometimes I love him. Sometimes I really dislike his matches. Some of his matches with Adam Cole I thought were garbage. This tonight, bloody brilliant.
Yeah, somebody got into his head and let him know that he's really doing a good blend of being a wrestler, but still having his gimmick in the comedy.
Absolutely. As long as you can, the gimmick works, as long as you can use it in the match in terms of telling the story. And Pac sells the frustration, man, so it works.
It really does. And I love that the Death Triangle has the trios.
Oh, man. Penta and Phoenix are two of the best wrestlers in the world. Phoenix wrestling on Friday night show as well, of course. Then we had the four-way women's match. A wonderfully wrestled match, man. A really nicely put together four-way. I thought you saw some of the weaknesses in Britt Baker in it.
Oh, definitely. Her out of all of the wrestlers who wrestled in that match, I thought she was the weakest.
Yeah, I did too. With Serena being the strongest, actually, and I love Toni Storm. She Yeah, she Serena was great, man. The spots that she was doing were innovative and exciting and really nice four-way spots. Not easy to write a four-way, Sassy.
Yeah, and I sit here, and the first thing that came to my mind when I saw her wrestle after that match was, my God, could you imagine a mixed tag team with her and Danielson in it?
Oh, yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be good.
I mean, and then having Athena with Lee.
Athena with Keith Lee.
Yes.
Like it.
Now, and but then I look at Athena and I think there's some guys on Dark that Athena could beat.
Yeah.
And Toni Storm could beat as well.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I'd love to see I'd love to see Kenny Omega and a Kurishida.
Yes, definitely.
That'd be good. Cool. Then afterwards, Jamie Hayter comes out after Toni Storm gets the pin on Britt Baker with what looked like it could have been a broken nose when Athena sort of fell on it. An absolute accident. An interesting spot, actually, the double carry, but yeah, that's why they don't do it, because it's dangerous. And so Jamie Hayter comes out and is standing side by side with Toni Storm, and this leads into the debut of Saraya Knight. Paige is AEW, a massive women's wrestler coming into AEW's shows. What do you think of that, Sassy?
Her coming in is going to be great for the women who are on Dark, who need that extra push, that extra confidence. I've always liked her because she has a roughness about her in her wrestling style, but she does it all with grace at the same time, and it's beautiful to watch. The
thing with Paige that I disliked was the cliquey nature of some of the stuff that they did with her in WWE, the sort of manager and all this sort of bringing together a faction. Paige should just stand by herself, man, and just kick ass.
Yeah, let's put it honest. Even with Triple H, who everybody's thinking is the second coming of you know who to wrestling, they still don't know how to book properly.
No, none of them do. They've got problems with every promotion. Dale says, I'm going to have to get used to calling Paige Saraya. Yeah, absolutely. She should be called Saraya Page. No relations to Hangman Page or Ethan Page, with Brian Cage and Christine Cage in a Rage in a Cage match. Just have the Cage pay-per-view. Why not?
Yeah.
And then our main event, Mox and Danielson. What did you think of this, Sassy?
I was shocked because Mox was selling Danielson so well in this match. And for him to lose it, I mean, Tony Khan, you sneaky little bastard.
Yeah, man. Yeah, agree completely. I didn't see it coming. But happy.
But who else can be champion now?
I think MJF.
Yeah, but I mean, who could carry the belt until MJF? It's got, it has to be him.
Yeah, it'll be Mox, yeah.
Because they have to be so careful about who they have as champion because of all the stuff that's going on.
100% agree. I mean, you've got this Battle Royal on Friday. It's a golden ticket Battle Royal for who's going to be Moxley's first contender or golden ticket. So it's a match on a certain date. So it'll be first major contender. Which I assume, who's going to win that, Saturday?
I think Paige is.
Yeah, I think Adam Page is winning it as well. Either that, they might do Lance Archer again,
Oh my God, their matches are incredible together.
I know.
They're incredible together, and I wouldn't mind that because Lance is back from Japan, so that would be really great. But I also wonder, I wonder about if they would do another Brody Lee match.
He could do, yeah, could do for sure. I think because it's happened more recently, I think they'll avoid that one. I think they'll go Lance Archer. I think, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, exciting stuff. And it's all about having MJF in the background, you know.
Yeah, and he was not. You could tell on his face he was not a happy camper. That Mox won because when Danielson did some moves, you could see him clapping.
Yeah,
but he was not happy with the Mox thing, at Mox winning at all.
Well, we have him as a constant threat now to our champion in Moxley, so that is going to be sure as hell fun. Cool, and I don't think the problem with the match really is that you're talking about Danielson Moxley. You put a lot of expectation into that match anyway. So very difficult for them to go out, and I thought that they put on a great show, especially considering the pressure that was on them, for sure.
Yeah. So. And the other thing I'm thinking, I hope they don't do another BCC members match right after this one. So I'm hoping that Claudio does not win the golden ticket.
Oh, yeah, no, I hope not. I hope not as well. But we will see, I guess.
Yeah. But I would like to see MJF feud with Wheeler for a month.
4 months?
For just a month.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Giving him something to do while still being the main threat as well. Yeah, you want MJF out there as much as he can. So he's just one of them talents, isn't he?
Yep. Let him work for his money.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Rock and roll. Guess what, Sassy?
Yes.
Time to go to bed.
Yes, my cat is telling me that it's time for me to go to bed.
But it's not 4 a.m. where you are. I'm going to upload that video as soon as you can, so everyone go and enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed tonight, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you for joining me, Sassy, and thank you for all your wonderful moderating work.
No problem. It's my pleasure.
You're a star. Guys, we're going to go after 5. We're going to say, oh, yeah, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh,
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye, bye, bye.
Hello, yes, Danielson here. Very nice, very evil. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Hall Yeah podcast. And I hope everyone in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day housing. Yes, enjoy it and love that Danhausen.